Yeah. What's up? It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Today, USA Boxing, man. We are back. We back up in this BIBI. Y'all ought to know what time the TI is, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna have another phenomenal show, another good show. We're gonna have a good one. You know, we will have some niggas hate watching though. You know, these niggas like to hate watch now. If you're gonna hate watch, hit the like button. If you're gonna hate watch and don't hit the like button, we pulling up. True. I'm sending all my digital goons to your IP address, and we sending nothing but gun emojis, demon emojis, you know, angry face emojis, all of that. Nigga, don't hit the like button. I'm sending all of my digital goons to your IP address, and we gonna shoot up the entire chat. True. Virtually, of course, virtually. Anyways, let's get into the show now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. School of X-Man, Jamie Rivera, my sister Lisa Bell's in the building. It is what it is. Before we get into the show, you guys do know that you know, Team Freeway Ricky Ross, Team Freeway Boxing is the official, you know, we're the official podcast for Team Freeway Boxing. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Team Freeway Ricky Ross. Shout out to Big G, Echo, Tiffany, Daniels, everybody, man. Ant Peterson, just everybody that I may have forgotten, man. You know, it is what it is, man. Shout out to the team, man. It is what it is. But yeah, man, we are the official podcast, so just want to throw that out.
What's my name?
My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing. I don't know because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show. Gangsta monster killer, silverback. Where is your rap sheet that you never explains? Moving fast, thinking slow. Dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug. Thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
Let me see what this is. Look like I'm gonna find out who this dude is. I'm pretty sure this is Jason Mones right here. Pretty sure it is. This is a new account. Yep, boy, like clockwork. I know him when I see him. Anyways, man, let's get into the show. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez in the building. It is what it is. Shout out to. We're gonna wait till we get to over 100. And then I'll go ahead and get into the show and start talking. Marta King Boxing in the building. Shad 419 in the building. School of X-Man in the building. Who else we have in the building? Lisa Bell's in the building. My sister. Jamie Rivera's in the building. Knockdown 305. Dade County's finest is in the building. Daniel Agnew, salute. Ruben Gutierrez, salute. L. Harvey, salute. Who else we have in the building, man? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's see. Who else we have in the building? All right. Got quite a few people coming in here. Okay, cool. Rolling in. Everybody rolling in slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Slowly but surely. You get what I'm saying? That's slow money. They say that's slow money, the best money. Anyways, shout out to Latino Perspective is in the building. It is what it is. Shout out to Teachers in the building as well. You know what I mean? Salute to you, fan. Corey Bradley. What's going on? I mean, okay, we got up 100, so I'll go ahead and get started with the show. Now, boy, I saw a video of Jermell and Hitman Charlo. I seen it probably maybe like a couple of days ago. It's gonna be some emotions flaring high today. I can guarantee you that. You know, it's gonna be some emotions flaring high. I get it. I have a post on I have my finger on the post, and I have my finger on the situation. I know exactly what time and TI is. We're talking about the dreaded C word, and I'm not talking about Coach. We're talking about Canelo. The dreaded C word, right? We do know that C word, boy. Let me tell you something, boy. But I think today I will become a Canelo hater today. Canelo just turned 33 years old today. Today is his birthday. They celebrating. He had a mariachi band in the gym. I saw him in the gym training, working out. You know what I mean? I see him on a golf course, you know, shooting golf. Shout out to who else in it? Shout out to Jeff Lucietta. Somebody else in the chat I meant to say. Shout out to my main man Dantes. Dantes, what's going on, fam? I'm like, no, this motherfucker ain't. Is he out there on the golf course just playing golf? You know what I thought about? Is there any boxing? Is there any boxers that play golf? You know they say golf is a rich white man's game.
True.
Hey, shout out to the Duchess. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. What's going on, sis? You know they say golf is a rich white man's game. You get what I'm saying? So we see them out there on the golf course. Everybody they got everybody out there supposed to be rich, got money, plenty of money. They talking big money talk while playing golf. Canelo is out there on the golf course. I'm hearing that the man is in the process of getting a golf course built for him in his name, or building a golf course or whatever. So I thought it was only fitting. Saul Canelo Alvarez just turned 33. Él tiene 33 años. You know what I mean? Canelo's on cumpleaños. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, I said, you know what? Man, why don't I do a special show? Why don't I just do a special show? And we just gonna hate on Canelo today.
True.
I'm gonna drop the Canelo hate hotline. The Canelo hate hotline will be dropping soon. Anybody want to discredit Canelo, talk bad about the freckles on his face, say he has an inflated resume, he ain't fought nobody, we don't know why he got a net worth of $200 million, he ain't did nothing to deserve that, we don't know why the revolutionary PBC signed him, swooped him up, and then used the white folks' money from Paramount to get his man $100 million on top of the $200 million he's already worth.
True.
Boy, if you ever wanted to pick a day to hate on Canelo, today is the day.
True.
Boy, today is the day to hate on Canelo. Man, I'm just trying to tell you. Hey, man, shout out to Boxing Wave, man. Boxing Wave in the building, man. This brother, let me tell you something about this brother. I want to meet this brother, Boxing Wave. He's a really laid back guy. Like, he doesn't look like nothing really flusters him too much. He gets threats. He had people say stuff to him any kind of way. I don't know if he gets threatened much as I do, but it is what it is. And he's a really nice brother. Really appears to be. And so he's one of the content creators I want to meet. I don't met a couple of content creators. I will be meeting more. When I go to your cities and stuff. I haven't been to New York, so I'm looking forward to going to New York this year for the first time. But yeah, man. But shout out to Boxing Wave, man.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that. Damn, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
He say, what's good, coach? Canelo was just joining the finer things in life. Boy, you ain't never lied about that there, man. You ain't never lied about that. He's enjoying himself too much. I'm looking for my fellow Canelo haters to join together with me, and let's hate on Canelo today. I'm looking for my coach Eddie. I'm looking for Rick Timms. I'm looking for who else we got? Marquis. I'm just looking for the I Hate Canelo crowd. Right now, we're gonna come together and form Voltron. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna listen. The man celebrating his birthday. The man got 200 mil. The man on the golf course playing golf with Patrick Mahomes. And, he's picking and cherry. He's cherry picking. He came to Wakanda in the PBC, and he's raping Paramount. Them good white folks over there at Paramount, raping them of $100 million, and he's picking and choosing which fighters that he wants to fight.
True.
Don't make no damn sense. This is some systemic racism for your ass.
True.
Black man can't get $200 million, but Canelo, or $100 million contract, but Canelo come over there and get $100 million contract.
True.
Where is Dr. Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed when you need him? I said, where is Dr. Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed when you need him? Let me say it three times like Dr. Umar Johnson. Where is Dr. Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed when you need him? This needs to be investigated. Let's get into the show. Shocking turn of events. Canelo golfing with Patrick Mahomes. If you guys don't know who Patrick Mahomes is, he is I think the current MVP of the Super Bowl, two-time Super Bowl champion. Patrick Mahomes from the Kansas City Chiefs, just in case you guys don't know who he is, right? He's golfing with Patrick Mahomes while Jermell Charlo prepares for the upset. Now, there's a lot of people who feel like the Jermell Charlo going to upset Canelo. Me, myself, I'm pulling for Jermell Charlo. I know that a lot of people don't like him. I do know that the Alphabet Boys don't like Jermell Charlo because he said something about Deontay Wilder. When Deontay Wilder said he was cheated by Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury had egg weights in his gloves. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Wilder say Tyson Fury had egg weights in his gloves and all that stuff there. Jermell Charlo came out with a video and said, man, in the interview, he said, man, that's bullshit. He said, man, that's bullshit, man. That man ain't had no egg weights in his glove, man. You just lost. And the Alphabet Boys, you know how the Alphabet Boys is now. Boy, they got a code. The code is do whatever Jabba the Hutt tell them to do. If you go against anything Jabba the Hutt tell them to do, you know what I mean? Then the boy, it's going to be hell on water. He's sending the orders out. And then, you know, them niggas over there like the Borg. Just one monolithic group. One monolithic group of dumb niggas.
True.
Yeah, what is it? Jabba the Hutt say we got the, oh yeah, man, you know, we got to be on coding. That nigga coding. He coding. He sitting there trying to, and I'm like, dude, like, so they don't like Jermell Charlo. But he's fighting their arch nemesis. Saul Canelo Alvarez. So they're gonna have to pretty much come together and put their differences aside with Jermell Charlo and come together for the greater good in defeating Canelo.
True.
Defeating Canelo. Right? So, video footage had recently been released of Jermell the Hitman Charlo, not Jermell Hitman Charlo, Jermell Iron Man Charlo. I will address the super chats. I see him. I got him. It said video footage had recently been released of Jermell Iron Man Charlo training for the biggest fight of his life against Saul Canelo Alvarez. Jermell is working on footwork, mobility, body shots, and defensive maneuvers while Canelo is playing golf with two-time Super Bowl champion and MVP Patrick Mahomes. Not to say that Canelo's not training as well, but I'm seeing a whole lot more golf footage of Canelo lately. The man look like he living his best life. The happier Canelo get, the people who hate Canelo, the madder we get. Today and today only, I will become a part of the hate Canelo brigade, and I don't want to see him happy. I don't want to see him getting paid all of this money. You get what I'm saying? All of this money he getting paid. You get what I'm saying? Like that I have a problem with that. Errol Spence ain't getting no $100 million contract, but that's neither here nor there. Some are saying that Canelo isn't taking the fight seriously at all. Some are saying that this will be Canelo's downfall, underestimating a slick black fighter like Jermell Iron Man Charlo. Canelo has said in a recent interview that he plans on knocking out David Benavidez in the near future just to pivot a little bit. He said that the not so-called Mexican monster, who some say isn't a real Mexican, talks too much. I have the video on that. Canelo said talking shit to the cash cow in the face of boxing isn't a way to make a fight with me. This could be the reason why Jose Benavidez Sr. is on an apology tour right now. I'm hearing that Jose Benavidez Sr. he's linked up with New Edition, Charlie Wilson. He's linked up with Jodeci, SWV. He's linked up with what the old school group is, the Average White Band, and some of the other pop groups out there. I heard he's linked up with several artists. You know, Jennifer Lopez. You know what I mean. J. by Ben. You know, Bad Bunny. He's hooked up with Bad Bunny, and they say that Jose Benavidez is selling out arenas all over the country, apologizing to Canelo.
True.
They say that he's kissing Canelo's ass in interviews, saying he's sorry for disrespecting the face of boxing. He said that sources say that David Benavidez has even renounced calling himself the Mexican Monster, and he has returned back to his original nickname, El Bandera Roja.
True.
Sources say. Sources say that David Benavidez has renounced his nickname that Mike Tyson gave him, the Mexican Monster, and he has returned back to the original nickname of El Bandera Roja.
True, true, true.
That was a part of the contract for Canelo to sign with the PBC for 3 fights. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know how true that is now, but sources say. As for Jermell Charlo, he hasn't said a word since the fight has been announced. And to add insult to injury, at 32, now 33 years old, Saul Canelo Alvarez has a net worth of $180 million plus and counting, according to Forbes.
True, true, true.
If you add the other $100 million he's making from Paramount Global, who is Paramount Global, Coach? Paramount Global is the parent company that owns Showtime. That would make him close to $300 million by the time his contract is over with Paramount.
True, true, true.
Why is the white man not paying Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence, Tank Davis, Terrence Crawford, Deontay Wilder, and other slick black fighters at the PBC $100 million contracts?
True, true, true.
So the white man, who the black man is money is he's using, who's putting up the money, the white man is willing to pay Canelo all his money, but he's not willing to pay any of the slick black fighters $100 million contract? I think we need to get with Dr. Umar Johnson, the Marxist group, Black Lives Matter, Patrice Cullors, the leader of the Black Lives Matter. We need to get with them. Some cities need to be burned down, and Tariq Nasheed, and I think we need to investigate this. We need to get in contact with Jim Crow Joe and see can he get the Department of Justice to do an investigation on this travesty. Is this a conspiracy by the man to keep the brothers down? Or is it the fact that though all the brothers that I just mentioned above don't equal up to one Canelo from a business standpoint in the eyes of the white power structure?
True, true, true.
Let me repeat that one more time. The question I have is this: why is the white man not paying Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence, Tank Davis, Terrence Crawford, Deontay Wilder, and other slick black fighters at the PBC $100 million contracts? Is this a conspiracy by the man to keep the brothers down? That's the question I have. Or is it the fact that all of the brothers that I just mentioned above do not equate to one Canelo from a business standpoint? Not from a racial standpoint, not from an ethnicity standpoint, not from a bloodline standpoint, but from a business standpoint in the eyes of the white power structure.
True, true, true.
Hopefully, Al Heyman can figure out a way to make sure that the other slick black fighters get $100 million contracts just like he did with Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez. Hate, like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments below. We got almost 300 people in here in less than 200 likes. That's a bunch of niggas in here hate watching. There's a bunch of niggas in here hate watching. If you are watching the show in hate, let's give you niggas a round of applause. Okay, hate that nigga, dog. I swear to God, I ain't hit the like button. That's why I ain't hit the like button, dog. That's okay. But before we get into the show, I gotta say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted. And super chats I will get to you, Mr. Al
Well, you know,
Heyman.
I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be
They know who
named.
they is.
The Mexican Monster.
This video, man, let them know that the hottest boxing podcast on the YTBC is here. Of course, Malachi Williams, Trinity Today USA Boxing. It is what it is. Also, man, if you hate watching the show with your mouth balled up and you're sitting there 38 hot, when you reach in your pocket, you pull out lint, you're thinking about calling me, threatening me today. Shout out to all light-skinned Lou. You're thinking about calling me a coon or a sellout or Uncle Tom, whatever it is you want to call me. If you're thinking about telling me to drop the Addy, you got shooters, you sending gun emojis, Riley,
Look,
get him.
fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck them cheap ass cigars, Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
I say, Coach, there ain't enough quarters in the payphone to call in. Hey, you know what, dog? On Twitter, listen. Wow, on Twitter, I be making these niggas 30 hot on Twitter, boy. I call them every name in the book. Wakandas, Zamundas, black niggas from Blackistan, this and that. Dude said, yeah, nigga, why you always talking about, he said, why you always talking about black people? You hate yourself. I say, sir, I beg to differ. I never talk about black people. He said, you a lie. You will. You just said something about black people today. No, I didn't. I don't talk about black people. I talk about niggas.
True.
I talk about niggas. The only people that's going to get offended by what I'm saying are niggas. If you're not a nigga, you will never get offended about what I say when I'm directing something towards niggas. I'm shooting at niggas, motherfucker jumping in the way. Bam, why you shooting at me? Nigga, I wasn't shooting at you. I'm shooting at niggas.
True.
When you said, I said niggas. That's what I said. You got white niggas, you have Hispanic niggas, a whole lot of Hispanic niggas online. Lord, damn, especially about the alphabet boys. And then you got the black niggas in there. I ain't really seen no Asian niggas, but that's what I'm talking about. If you fit the description, you will get offended about what I'm saying. Period. I have a way that I deliver my message. Hate, like, share, subscribe. Share the video. If a nigga hate watching, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and do this here. To the haters. To all of my haters. Let me address you motherfuckers right now.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
I really don't give a fuck.
True.
Shout out to Gloria Day and the Mighty Set Trips. We gotta get into
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
Swerve on.
No faking and no snitching. And repping high for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
So after the show, now again, today is I would be dropping the I Hate Canelo hotline in a minute. Once we get to over 200 likes, I will be dropping the I Hate Canelo hotline in a minute. And I'm coming together. Pause. We need to come together and form Voltron. Because what I don't like, you got all those brothers over there in Zamunda. They couldn't get a $30 million guaranteed contract or nothing like that. Or at least $50 million. Saul Canelo Alvarez, he's not even from Zamunda. He's not even from Wakanda. He's not even from Blackistan. He can come over there, piss off Dante's Boxing Nation, piss off Aki TV, piss off every letter and every member of the Alphabet Boys, go to Blackistan, get $100 million, but none of the Blackistanis can get that?
True.
Make this make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Why did the white folks at Paramount made a business decision to give Canelo $100 million, but they didn't think to give Spence $100 million? They didn't think to give Tank $100 million. They didn't think to give the leader of the bomb squad. Really though, in order to get $100 million, they didn't even do that for him.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
But they did it to an outsider. Me being a pro PBC guy myself, me being pro PBC, I hate the fact that my revolutionary company that was created for the sole purposes of destroying racism and white supremacy, in boxing. Why did my company give this guy from Mexico broker a deal? Well, they didn't give it to him because they ain't had the money. My company ain't got no money. The PBC, we ain't got no money now. But the white folks, the white folks gave him the money. This motherfucker 33 years old and got a net worth of almost $200 million. And for the life of me, I'm trying to figure out why in the hell is he still fighting hard, training so hard? Pause. You're talking about a fighter that have so much goddamn money that he'll never go broke. You got fighters that signed to different promotional companies. They don't have a fraction of a tenth of what Canelo has. These niggas walk around, the Teofimos, you know what? I can't say nothing bad about Teofimo because Teofimo be fighting. Teofimo fight top competition. So, but I'm not talking about that. But I'm just saying from an ego standpoint. You got dudes, they have these inflated egos. Can't sell flies to shit. If you was having a shit party, you couldn't invite flies to come to the shit party. True. Niggas be walking around like they shit don't stink. How in the hell does a kid from Guadalajara, Mexico, I will get to the super chats, grow up dirt poor? This motherfucker got a net worth of almost $200 million, and he's fighting and training and that's what they say. He's chasing greatness. Some say he's cherry picking and ducking. True. The man's a fraud. He frauded his way to $200 million. He ain't no real champion. He frauded his way up there. He's a fraud. I'm like, well, shit. Hey, if being a fraud get you 200 mil, then goddamn, some of these niggas need to start being frauds. Or maybe they don't have the complexion for the, what do you say? The complexion for the protection. What did they say? See, they don't have the complexion for the protection. True. Hey, we need 40 more likes. Hey, we need 40 more likes. I gotta show y'all this shit right here, boy. Boy, this shit pissed me off. I see this rich motherfucker right here, $200 million walking on the golf course, look like he ain't worried about nothing. I'm like, this shit just pissed me the hell off. Hey, boy, like, man, motherfucker 30, motherfucker 33 years old. I'm like, man, he got Zamunda, Wakanda, Blackistan, got us all upset. Our blood pressure don't been raised up. My blood pressure don't raised up. I'm like, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. Motherfucker here, man. Shit, all this goddamn motherfucker money, man. Shit, I don't know, fuck. Shit. I just want to be the caddy. Hey, let me be the caddy, dog. Canelo, man, I know I'm a hating dog. Say, let me be the caddy, dog. Let me be the caddy. You know what I mean? Let me be the caddy, dog. You feel me, dog? Say, let me be the caddy, dog. I know I'm a tripping. Say, let me be the caddy, Nello. Please, I'm sorry. I'll go listen. Nigga hooked up with Bad Bunny, Lady Gaga, all of them. I gotta go on an apology tour. Like, man, damn, man, I'm fucked up, dog. I gotta go on an apology. Let me show y'all this shit right here, man. This what pissed me off. Y'all don't know what pissed me off this morning. This is what pissed me off. I see, I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. Shout out to Fight Hype, man. See that right there? Jermell Charlo. Of course, everything edited and stuff, so it make it look better than what it is, but that's okay. Jermell Charlo getting ready for Canelo. Look at that. Anything Canelo try. He picked the wrong slick back fighter this time, boy. Canelo pick. Ooh, look at that power. Look at that power. How? Ooh, look at that power. How would I tell? Ooh, look at that power. Boy, ooh, look at that. That's that kill. That's that Canelo kill shot right there. That's that Canelo kill shot. When he hit Canelo with that, that's that Canelo kill shot right there. That's what it is. That's that Canelo kill shot. Oh, that's a boxing voice. Hold on, I don't want to pay their stuff.
Those are the podcast partners.
I don't want to pay the boxing voice stuff. Enjoy. But you get what I'm saying, though? That's that Canelo kill shot. I hope D-Block saw that. All you Canelo fans, guess what? Y'all saw that Canelo kill shot that Jermell Charlo was working on. That's what's going to happen to your boy on September the 30th. True. Hey, let's get to the super chats. That's what's gonna happen to your boy December the 30th. Shout out to Bay Area buying this. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He say salute, Cole. Salute, my brother. Bay Area. What's going on? What's going on to the Bay? Shout out to the Bay. He say smash that like button. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Oscar. He say, dropping a $2 super chat. He said, it ain't no Wakanda without a Namora, coach. Okay. All right. For sure, man. For sure. It is what it is. It is. Some niggas hate watching right. I swear to God, I hate this nigga, dog.
There's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
To the Tenderoni Nick Rich, all the Tenderoni, Jackie Hernandez, Lisa Bells. If you tender and a Roni, throw your hands up. If you tender and a Roni, you get what I'm saying? Shout out, if you're a tender and a Roni, shout out to my dog, Dr. Umar Johnson. We got a special message to all of the haters. If you're a tender and a Roni and you got dudes hating on you and other women hating on you because you look good, you fly, you fabulous, you living your best life, you get what I'm saying? No, we're going to send a PSA message to that.
If I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life and take her with me, she spent a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. She's going to spend a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. Do you think she ever coming back home to you? Let's just be honest. If I take her on a ride with the prince, do you really think she coming back home to you? I'm going to drink to that. Next Negro who hate, I'm going to snatch your chick.
Hey, what did say, Reggie? He said, did you hear a New Age fight supposed to get pushed back? No, I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that. I hope not. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Yeah, man, but it is what it is, though. I'm like, okay, I see Jermell Charlo hitting the bag. Now, I will say this. I do have a video of Saul Canelo Alvarez in the gym training. He's in the gym training, too. But I'm seeing a lot of the golf course action. You know what pissed me? This is what pissed me off. This is what pissed me off. I'm hating today. Today, I'm hating hard. I'm tired of it. I'm hating hard, dog. This dude right here, the I Hate Canelo hotline, I will be dropping it in a minute. Please be patient. This dude right here, just looking at him makes me sick. He got all them belts, all these accolades, making all this money. I went here, I was having a good day till I read this article. Santos, Saul Canelo Alvarez, Bardigan is a renowned Mexican professional boxer who has achieved multiple world championships in 4 weight classes, ranging from light middleweight to light heavyweight. Amongst these titles, he holds unified titles in 3 weight classes and lineal titles in 2. Right? That's what he said. Right? That's what they were saying back here. But that ain't what I want to read y'all. That's what pissed me off. That's what pissed me off about this damn article. Where is that? That's what pissed me off about this article. It says, according to Forbes, Canelo has a net worth. Canelo was worth $94 million in 2020, and his fortune has increased to $180 million as of 2023 and counting. Thanks to his successful and lucrative fights and sponsorships, he is considered one of the wealthiest boxers in the world. Source of wealth, MMA, boxing, and endorsements. This shit is pissing me off. Estimated net worth $180 million. And he just got another $100 million from the white folks at Paramount Global. I am literally biting my bottom lip. True. Jermell Charlo is training, hungry, starving. It is. I am of the opinion that I think because Canelo been sitting high on the hog for a long time, I am of the opinion that I think Jermell Charlo is going to knock Canelo off September the 30th. I think he going to knock him off. The man been sitting high on the hog for too long. Dante's Boxing Nation is right. We got to do something about this. Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here. This is what he said about David Benavidez. El Bandana Roja. El Bandana Roja. Y'all look at this here now. Check this out. Canelo Alvarez vows to knock out David Benavidez in the future. Article was dropped on the 17th. Ahead of his undisputed super middleweight title defense against Jermell Charlo in September, Saul Canelo Alvarez took part in the American Country Championship. What is the American Country Championship? I'm going to show you right now. During this participation, Canelo Alvarez replied if fans could expect to see him knock out David Benavidez in the future. Following his interim super middleweight title defense against Caleb Plant in March, Benavidez declared that Alvarez should give El Bandera Roja an opportunity. See, they don't call him, you notice they didn't say Mexican monster in this article. Did you notice that, right? You notice they didn't say Mexican monster in this article. They called him by his own nickname, his original nickname, his first nickname, El Bandera Roja. How do you David Benavidez fans feel about that? Just want to throw that out there. Y'all check this out. Shit pissing me the fuck off. Pissing me off. Where is that? Where is that? Here you go right here. Let me show y'all this. All this goddamn money and success and rich and, goddamn. This is Canelo right here on the golf course. What'd he say?
I don't know a lot of things. But I would love for you to knock out David Benavidez. Do you think that'll happen in the future? Yeah, why not? Maybe it happen in the future. Why not? He talks too much, though. Yeah, talk too much. That's not the way to make a fight. That's why I don't pay attention. Right. I do my things and just watch my career and watch his career. I think it's not, for me, it's not pay attention to that things. I don't know a lot of things in boxing.
You get what I'm saying? The man just gloated. Yeah, he talked too much. Yeah, I got other things in boxing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll knock him out. Why not? I'll knock him out. They don't listen. They have renounced doggone, a part of the apology tour. What's in the contract, a part of the apology tour, the Benavidezes must go around the country on tour with Bad Bunny, Jennifer Lopez, you get what I'm saying, better known as J-Lo, and they got to renounce the Mexican monster. He's back to El Bandera Roja. Literally, though. You can't make this shit up. They don't make this man renounce his name and everything. How many likes we got, man? We got enough likes. Yeah, we ain't got over 200 yet. We got over 400 people in here, less than 200 likes. This shit pissed me off for real, dog. Right, for real. The hate today has to be strong. I want my fellow Canelo haterites out there to come together with me today, pause, and let's unite and hate on Canelo today, his birthday. I don't like his freckles. I don't like every dollar in his bank account. I don't like the fact that he went to Wakanda and took all the vibranium. I don't like none of that. The man come to another record label. He come to Death Row Records like Tupac and take over the whole roster. True. This man, like, bro, like, this man's going to make more money than the entire roster of the PBC combined. This man come to the trap, take over the trap, get a $100 million plus contract, and this one guy is making more money than your entire record label. You got all those rappers over there. They're getting more money. That one guy's getting more money than all of those 300 fighters that you have combined. I'm mad at the motherfucker. Shout out to Martin King Boxing. What's going on, fam? Martin King.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Phone lines over there at the bottom, man. 530. The I Hate Canelo hotline is available. 530-494-9636. And we take international I Hate Canelo calls. We take international hate calls. The international number is 4420-3769-8745. We take international hate calls as well. So whether you inside of North America or outside of North America, and you feel like hating on rich ass $180 million man plus another $100 million plus on top of that, almost to $300 million when it's over with. Well, if you want to hate on this dude, let's call the show and do it. True. Cherry picking Jermell Charlo. Guess what? Jermell Charlo would be the cherry that's going to fight back. Jermell Charlo, our hope, we're going to put all of our hope into Jermell Charlo. I know Jermell Charlo haven't been on cold as of late. He hasn't been, as a matter of fact, he never been on cold. But hold on, guys. We got another call calling it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Coach Eddie, Coach.
Hello? Hey, Coach Eddie. Hey, talk to me. Coach Eddie, talk to me, man. What's happening, man?
Man, nothing much, Coach.
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Coach Eddie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
No, I heard you better the first time. Wherever you was at, I heard you better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hear right now. You're good right there.
Coach.
Yes, sir.
This is what I'm talking about. We've been talking about this for a long time. Look, man, I'm extremely...
Man, your phone going in and out, man. Oh, man.
He got fancy clothes, playing golf. You know what I'm talking about? He doing everything he's supposed to be doing. Not only that, he's making all this money off our back.
You see, he making all this money off our back. Ain't that something, man? Hey, listen, check this out. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
Yeah, because he's making all this money off our back. You know, we done came over here, you know, we done endured water hoses and German shepherds and everything. Canelo was nowhere to be found, man. So when we do all the heavy lifting, now he wants to go and reap all the rewards, man. Man, we've been boxing for years, man. We've been boxing Django, man. They had us in picking cotton and boxing, man. Wasn't even making no money, man. Boxing for, and now all of a sudden he can't get to come over here and get all this money, man.
Hey, listen, you know what pissed me off though, bro? Like the PBC have like 300 fighters, somewhere around there, right? They had at one point. All of those dudes You can take all of those fighters on that, like we go on their roster, right? Take all of those fighters and add them all up. They don't listen, they don't add up to what one Canelo brings to the table from a draw standpoint. So my thing is, what's the purpose of, you get what I'm saying? Like, y'all couldn't think no other fighter outside of him? Like, this dude not even a PBC fighter. Really. He's not, I mean, from a conventional standpoint. It's working with him now, but I'm just saying, like, how he get 100 mil? Come on, man.
Exactly. And that just goes to show that exactly how America feels about the black man. He's only useful as long as he's necessary. We doing all the heavy lifting, putting on all these great shows. Man, we can't even get none of the money. We got to jump through all these hoops so we can get to the money. Here, Canelo get to come over here. He playing golf. He doing beer commercials. No, he's embraced. He's embraced by the media. He's a media dog. He can do no wrong. All the time we get some shine when we go to jail. We got to go to jail to get some shine. We got to hit our baby mama. We got to have a car accident or something like that. We got to do something crazy to get some shine. Here it is, this man getting all this money, beer commercials, playing golf. He's talking to the president. He's stealing all our money, stole all our moves, he's ducking, cherry picking, doing everything wrong, and he getting all these rewards. And that's why I hope God that Charlo knock him out on September. He got to do this for us, man, because I can feel it in my bones, man. You know what I'm talking about? Canelo, he's a fraud, man. Man, he been stealing so much. He done stole so much from the community, man, the culture, man. And he getting all this praise, man. Y'all praise this man like he God Almighty, man. If I see Canelo on the street, man, I'm gonna slap him, man, because I don't like him, man.
Bro, I'm like, how in the hell this man came to doggone and got the biggest contract? Bro, if you're a PBC fighter right now, you're looking like, this motherfucker just came over here. I was trying to. No, Keith Thurman was trying to get $10 million to fight Crawford at one point, and they were trying to get this and that. Al Heyman told him, look, man, we ain't got no money for this, and we ain't got no money for that, or whatever the case may be. But then he's sitting back, and Spence and all those guys sitting back, man, goddamn, Canelo come over here, and he get 100 million plus. Not only do he get 100 million plus, but he get to pick and choose which 3 fighters he want to fight. He tell Al Heyman, like, Al Heyman got to get permission from Canelo in order to do certain things as relate to his fights.
Man, it don't make no sense, Coach. Man, the way I feel right now, man. When I seen them, he got them fancy golf clothes on. That's what I didn't like. He got golf shoes on, golf clothes, got the button-up polo. He walking around like that man think he Jack Nicklaus or something. You know what I'm talking about? Meanwhile, you got Charlo and them. They over there cutting grass. They over there throwing out, you know what I'm saying, picking this, picking that, cutting down trees and all this stuff. This man walking around playing golf, man, drinking lemonade with the president. We doing all the hard work. And then you gonna come give us a sack of potatoes at the end of the day. And then you gonna get this man, a full course meal. We out there in the field, man. This man in the house, man.
You know the crazy part about it? I mean, all of the hard work, the fights, the championship fights Spence had, Jermell Charlo, even Jermell Charlo, just all of the fighters, and then of course Floyd Mayweather, when he was boxing as a pro, but I'm saying all of the years of sacrifices that was made in order to build up the PBC, just to have all that money go to Canelo. Now I know Al Heyman ain't paying Canelo personally $100 million. I know it's coming from Paramount, the parent company of Showtime, but the fact that he was the one that brokered the deal and made it happen, it's phenomenal to me. You couldn't do that for none of the brothers?
Man, they don't care nothing about the brothers, man. And I thought, at the end of the day, they praising this man like he's a boxing god or something like that, giving man all this money. He don't deserve none of that paper, man. Like I say, if I see him, man, I'm gonna slap him, man. I'm gonna put hands and feet on him, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't like what he represents, man. He's stealing, man. He's thief, man. He's stealing all our moves, man. He stole everything from us, man. Stealing our money, stealing our moves. He come up here taking all the recognition from all the other fighters, man. Now look at him, man. He walking around like he's the best thing that ever happened, man.
$180 million. Man got a net worth of $180 million plus the $100 million plus the $100 million that they paying him for these 3 fights.
Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, Coach. I don't like that at all, man.
All right, man. Hey, Coach Eddie, I got other calls calling in, man. All
right, Coach. All right.
Hey, so salute to Coach Eddie, man. Yeah, this some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I had somebody call 3 times while I had Coach Eddie on the phone. 3 times. Hey, they got, listen, and then to add insult to injury, they got David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez, he on an apology tour. Call him, what's your name when you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Man, Jamie, talk to me, fam.
Coach, stop the hate, man. What you smoking today, bro? Coach, I had to call in, bro. I fear for your life, bro. Listen, do me a favor. Do not drop the Addy today. Canelo fans are all killers. They're going to kidnap you, tie you up, throw you in the trunk, drop you off in Mexico, and he's going to have, the Canelo fans are going to take care of you down there, man. Be careful, bro. Do not drop the Addy, bro. You and Coach Eddie, man, do not drop the Addy, bro. What you guys talking about, bro? What's all the hate? What's going on today?
Listen, man. I'm just strolling through social media. I see Canelo. He haven't broken a sweat. Got a glass of lemonade in one hand. Him and Patrick Mahomes, they looking nice and clean too. Like, you got the golf outfit on.
Life, brother.
So you know they say golf is a rich white man's game. Golf is a rich white man's game.
Yeah. But
so,
Coach, he's a rich Mexican, bro. He's living the life.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's out there on the golf course. Listen. I see my fighters like Adrian Broner. He on the Adrian Broner fighting on the chitlin circuit now. He don't tour his ass without aiming. I'm seeing fighters like Adrian Broner and the system. They don't frame a dog Tank. They don't frame Tank. They don't throw Tank in jail. Made him a political prisoner. Jermell Charlo, he drunk and on some kind of psychedelic. Jermell Charlo, he undisputed, but don't nobody even care about it. He ain't really making no money like that. And then you get what I'm saying? So I'm saying all of this, but Canelo walking green grasses and stuff like that. I don't like that.
Man. I got you, Coach. But listen, I feel you, man. Just don't drop the Addy, my man. Please, don't drop the Addy, all right? That's all I got, bro. Later, Coach.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, though. Man, you know what I mean? Hey, you get what I'm saying, though? This man all in beer commercials. Hold on, let's look at the endorsements they say this man got again. But hey, the I Hate Canelo hotline is live and well. 530-494-9636. If you want to call the show and if you want to threaten me, tell me to drop the Addy, tell me you got shooters. If that's what you want to do, you can, you feel free to call today. Today, Tuesday, we do accept threats, insults. You want to call me cool, another time, sell out, you can. I ain't got no problem with that. That shit don't bother me at all. If you want to call the show, if you want to feel like a digital gangster today, if your gangster is feeling digitally today, and you got the trigger finger, and you want to pull the trigger on the keyboard, if you got the, if you want to pull the trigger on your phone and hit the keyboard on your phone or in front of your computer, and you feeling like a digital gangster, please feel free to do so. 530-494-9636. International hate is accepted as well. We do accept calls from internationally. If you want to hate, 4420-3769-8745. Today is the I Hate Canelo show. Man, get too much got.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kick and Free?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Look, what Paco Carlos said. He said, I like Coach, but he said, I like Coach, but he started a hate movement when he used to like Canelo. He said, hey, goddamn, Coach started a hate movement. started the hate movement, man. Man, I saw Coach show today, man. The man hating Canelo, man. The man say he mad because Canelo was on the golf course, you know, with the other rich white folks. He's mad that he was with Patrick Mahomes, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, champion of the Kansas City Chiefs. He's mad because he had a net worth of $180 million, and then he getting another $100 million plus from Paramount. The coach, man, I saw his show today. I'm telling you, man. I saw his show today. I'm telling you, man. Hey, listen. Hey, Buto, you talking bad about me, hey? You know what I mean? We got this. They talk about sending the Mexican cartel. Hey, listen. There's a Canelo fan in Mexico right now. In Mexico, San Diego, or Laredo, Texas, which is right down the border, right? Right now, they sending phone calls to the Mexican cartel. We gotta go get that puto over there, man. He's talking shit. He talking shit. Yeah, you gotta go get him. What did he say? He say, hey, Canelo. He say, fuck Canelo. He say, fuck him. He did? No, yeah, he did. They better send him go. I was just saying though, right? Jermell Charlo working like a Hebrew slave in the doggone in the gym. Jermell Charlo putting in work. I'm gonna tell you something now. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, dog. But Jermell Charlo ain't gonna be no easy out for Canelo. Jermell Charlo ain't gonna be no easy out for him. Now, I'm gonna tell you something now. I got Canelo as of right now winning that fight. I got to win in that fight. I'm pulling for Jermell, though. That's my dog. I'm pulling for Jermell. I like Jermell Charlo. He's one of my favorite fighters, him and Terrence Crawford. And they don't like each other, but I like both of them. If Jermell Charlo were to add some footwork to his game in preparation, it can be problems for Canelo. Now, as for Canelo, what he makes up, this is what Canelo makes up with. What he doesn't have from an athleticism standpoint, he has a high ring IQ, and he has perfect timing when he throws punches. His timing is pretty good. Close the distance, and he times you. He's really good at anticipation punches. Hey, shout out to Nick Rich. What's going on, sis? Really good at anticipation punching. Well, like you anticipate. I'm gonna give you a perfect example of what I mean by that. Check this out, Nick. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Remember when Canelo fought Billy Joe Saunders? Billy Joe Saunders was hitting Canelo like he was getting off a little bit. Every now and then he got a couple of good shots in. He'll throw a two-piece, catch Canelo with a two-piece, snap his head back. But then every time he'll do something, he'll duck his head down to the right. And get out of the way. And when Canelo tried to swing at him, Canelo was missing by inches. So what Canelo did is this. Canelo said, okay, I see what he's doing. So he gave him the same look. High guard, Billy Joe threw the two-piece. Canelo, he threw a two-piece. He threw a jab. Canelo slipped it. And when Canelo slipped it, Billy Joe tried to duck his head down to get out of the way. Canelo turned the punch into like a bolo punch. That's a cross between the hook and the uppercut. It's the angle in which you throw the uppercut, basically. It's the angle in which you throw the uppercut. He caught him with the bolo punch. Because remember, Billy Joe Saunders was ducking his head down to the right, which is to Canelo's left. He came up with it. He anticipated, okay, every time I do this, he duck his head down. So Billy Joe kept being repetitive with what he was doing over a period of time throughout the fight. So Canelo timed it. He timed it. He caught him with the bolo. Bam! Broke his orbital bone. Because he ducked his head down. Billy Joe ducked his head down into the shot. And they caught him off guard. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what you get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. He ducked his head down into the shot. So, timing, footwork, On both ends, Canelo can cut the ring off. Press to action. I'm anxious to see what Jermell Charlo look like at 168. The question I have is, what will Jermell Charlo look like at 168? Will the speed be there? Of course, if he gain weight, he probably gonna pick up some additional power. But I'm a realist. Can't nobody tell me Jermell Charlo gonna knock out Canelo. I seen Canelo get hit with flesh uppercuts from Triple G and clean hooks, and he didn't even he looked at Triple G. He rolled. Triple G caught him with a good shot, and he backed up a little bit, looked at him, and shook his head like this here. So I don't see Jermell knocking Canelo out. That ain't just gonna happen. I can tell you that right now. That ain't gonna happen. He ain't got no power like that to do that, right? So I think that Canelo will be able to take Jermell Charlo's shots. The question I have is this. Two questions. Will Jermell Charlo, I said Jermell. Will Jermell Charlo, will he be able to take them punches that he gonna get hit with from Canelo? Mainly the body shots. And will that extra weight, will it slow him down? Because I say this time and time again. People talk about, yeah, man, when he walk around at this weight. Walk around weight and what you are accustomed to fighting to is two different things. There's a reason why boxers in boxing, they don't fight at the weight they walk around. There's a reason why. You ever ask yourself that question? You ever ask yourself that question? Why do fighters who walk around at 175, 180 pounds, why they don't fight at that weight? There's a reason why they fight at a smaller weight. You want to know why? Because they don't have a tactical advantage at that weight that they walk around in over those bigger guys. True. So when people tell me, hey, we got to get the lights up, man. Yeah, man, that's it, walk around weight. He going to be just as big. Yeah, but what is he, but if he's not accustomed to fighting at that weight, guess what? That could be totally against him. People who on the internet, they don't know nothing about that. They don't know why fighters who walk around at 180 don't fight at 180. They don't know that. They don't know that. You get what I'm saying? What did you say, Lisa? Advantage. Exactly. They don't know that. He said Floyd fought at this walk around weight. One of the few that actually did. Yeah, but that's Floyd Mayweather. Give me another Floyd. You get what I'm saying? There's an anomaly every now and then. There's always that one exception to the rule. But outside of that one exception to the rule, give me 10 that do it. You can't. You get what I'm saying? So he said, I got Duck Nello sleeping meal. He said, what about when they rehydrate? That's a good question. That's a good question. In that case, both men, because like if you're fighting a fighter, KOD, if you're fighting a fighter let's say you got two guys fighting at 154, right? They shrunk down to get to 154, and then both of them rehydrate. So normally by that time, what happens is that fighter, 154, they'll probably come in at like 165, 170, right? 170. Both of them will be at the same size. The thing is this. You said, what about when they rehydrate? He's accustomed to fighting there, but when you're fighting someone in a higher weight division, they're going to rehydrate too. There's a reason why Jermell Charlo's fighting at 154. That 14 extra pounds that he's going to put on in order to fight Canelo, depending on how he pack it on, we're going to see will it slow him down or not. Is he accustomed to fighting at that weight? Now, I get what KOD saying. He's saying, well, if he rehydrates to about 168 or 170 anyways. It's him fighting his normal weight. Now, KOD make a valid point. He said, okay, well, so basically, instead of dropping down the weight and rehydrating, pretty much Jermell Charlo is fighting at his would-be rehydration weight if he was a junior middleweight. He got a point there. But the thing is, Canelo gonna rehydrate. And if he come in at 167 or whatever the case may be, more than likely than not in the fight, he probably gonna come in at 180. He's still gonna be a bigger guy. And if Jermell Charlo would have come in at 180, you know what I mean? How much would that rehydration from 168 slow him down? Because you have one guy that's accustomed to fighting at a rehydration weight at a higher weight versus another guy who's not accustomed to that. Again, what you got to take this into consideration too. This is his first fight at 168. It's not like he don't have a multitude of fights or multiple fights in this weight division. You get what I'm saying? So that's all. That's all I'm saying. See, I be looking at all that though. I be looking at all that though. Shout out to Juanatos. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said Nello got 200 million plus in the States, and that don't include the M's he got in Mexico. My boy Nello coming for everyone at the PBC. Nello training on his birthday. Shout out to Deal. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Deal, what's going on, fam? He said, but another fighter who fights around his walk around weight. He said very few fighters live the Spartan life. Most of these guys party and blow up in weight. Yeah, a lot of the fighters do party and blow up in weight. This damn mouse is getting on my nerves. I would just turn it this way. Yeah, a lot of fighters, you know, a lot of fighters like I saw this video with Adrian Broner. He was in the Uber and he was making mockery of this guy that looked like Terrence Crawford. He was like, "Damn, come on, boy, man, you got a fight coming up, man. You can't be in Atlanta driving Ubers and stuff like that." It was funny, but it was funny. But what I thought about was, I'm like, you know what, man? Like, look at somebody like an Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner made all this money and blowed it. Adrian Broner made all this money and blowed it. And when people think of AB, they laugh like, oh, man, AB a fool, boy. AB funny. AB's entertaining. Am I missed all these calls? Oh, man, bro, why y'all ain't tell me? Man, you know what, man? Why y'all ain't tell me I was missing calls? I was wondering why I wasn't getting no phone calls. Why y'all ain't tell me I'm missing calls? Damn. Hey, call back, man. I didn't even know motherfuckers was calling, man. You know, I'm high as shit. I don't blow my goddamn high. Anyway, y'all call back, man. Sorry about that. And I'm like, when I think about AB, I'm like, damn, bro. He blowed it. And this is why I yeah, my bad, y'all. That was my bad. I'm sitting there tripping, man. That's me tripping, man. I'm bad. I'm my bad, dog. Y'all know I'm on the sticky, man. Yeah, you know what it is. Shit. Call it what's your name when you call it from.
It's inevitable. D Block, D Town, D City, D Ville, Baltimore. Facts.
D Block, talk to me, fam.
Now we talking about the main cheese today, Coach. We talking about the cinnamon. Is that who we talking about? Man,
we talking about this dude that's making all this money. I'm mad. He got a net worth of almost 200 mil. He got another 100 mil. You know, bro, like I don't like it. I don't like it, D Block. You know, I don't think it's fair. I think that Joe Biden administration, I think what we need to do, I think Canelo, the PBC, Paramount, Global, Showtime, I think they need to be investigated, because I'm trying to figure out how come none of the slick black fighters over there at the PBC, we can't get $100 million contract, but Canelo can get $100 million contract. I don't like that.
You see, Coach, sometimes life isn't fair. Sometimes you got those certain people. They got that magnitude. They got that look. They got the way they are, Coach, and that's Mr. Canelo Alvarez. And he, the man, just, I mean, he overlaps even Oscar De La Hoya. I ain't gonna lie about that, man. Oscar De La Hoya was a hell of a pay-per-view star.
Yeah.
Now, he had to fight, but shit, I think Canelo kind of surpassed him already, Coach.
Surpassed him in what? What, the pay-per-views?
No, not in pay-per-view. I'm just saying the power.
Star power?
The power. As a promoter, Canelo will never be a promoter like Oscar De La Hoya, but to control people's underwear of what they wear, people's gas of what they put in their car. I mean, even restaurants. I've seen restaurants being made by Canelo. I mean, the guy feeding people. I mean, he's doing it all. I mean, everybody right now probably wearing Canelo.
What I don't like, D-Block, is it seems like Canelo has gotten arrogant. He's on a golf course shooting golf. You know, golf is a rich white man's game, and he's out there rubbing elbows with some powerful people, making power moves. And Jermell Charlo is working his ass off, young black African American stud, and it's like he's undisputed. But listen, it's the craziest thing I've heard in my life. I walk around barbershops, walk around the city, nobody mentions Jermell Charlo. Nobody says anything about him being undisputed. It was as though he haven't accomplished anything. They talk about Tank. They talk about Ryan Garcia when he has a fight coming up. They're talking about Crawford and Spence right now, and they talk about Canelo.
But you know what the reason is, Coach. You know what's the problem. You know who the problem here is. The problem here is Rick Cam never talked about his Charlo. Rick Cam never went downtown Houston and promoted the Charlos. Rick Cam, I mean, you gotta blame it on the man. I mean, we got Rick always talking racial, you know, like it's the white man. But Rick, when is the last time you called a show and brought your man's words up in here and you know, and just say your piece, Rick? You still to this day. Still stay behind it and just typing your little fingers and going, I hate that D-Block, I hate it so much. But guess what, Rick? It's your fault the Charlos ain't promoted right, Rick. I'm going to blame it all on you. And guess what? Dallas, G-Town, G-City, we feel, baby. Houston, you got to rep your city, man. Like I rep my city. So that's the problem, Coach. Rick, all he does is hate. He comes to the show with no facts. Facts! Well, I'll come with facts. That's why my boy is in the golf, playing golf with all the rich white men, and rich man is over there hitting the bag, not getting no respect. So next time, I mean, that's what it is, Coach. I'm going to blame it on Rick. That's all I got to say for the moment. D-Block.
Man, shout out to D-Block, man. Bro, like, I sit back and I look at this, man. I'm like, 100. This why I have respect for Canelo, though. All jokes aside from this point, this why I have respect for Canelo in this aspect. He has a net worth of all this money, hundreds of M's, but he's in the gym training, working out, as though he's broken poor. And then you have some of these fighters like an Adrian Broner, like, bro, just think about that. Adrian Broner was ripping up $20 bills, $50 bills, flushing them in the toilet because I don't keep change less than 100. I don't keep change less than 100. A fool in his money shelter part. Literally. And he walked around like, nigga, that's AB, he fly, he this, he that. But the guy who really is the guy got a net worth of $180 million. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. Call what's your name when you call the phone.
Yo, Coach, it's Rick. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, Rick, talk to me.
Yeah, so in regards to, I agree with all the points you put out in regards to the rehydration and whatnot. I think, Jermell has a chance in the context of when you look back. Remember that video when Jermell was standing next to Dimitri Bivol, and he was like, "Yo, let's make this happen. Let's make this fight happen." You can see the size. Jermell was even bigger than that of Dimitri. Know what I mean? Like.
You say Jermell? Yeah, you when Jermell was talking to Dimitri Bivol, yeah.
Yeah, man. So what I'm saying is the Charlo twins are twins, right? Are they would you regard them as almost equivalent in size in general?
I don't know. You know what? I think Maul is bigger. I think Maul is bigger. I know he's taller. He's like maybe a couple inches taller. I think Maul is bigger than Jermell.
Yeah, but still, on that note, since he was looking bigger than that of even Dimitri Bivol, I think they should. I believe I'm not their fucking trainer, but I'm saying from an intelligence standpoint, they should really look at that fight with Dimitri Bivol and take a lot of notes.
You talking about Jermell Charlo? Or you talking about Jermell Charlo? What do you need to do?
Jermell, yeah, because he's fighting Canelo, so you should take a lot of those pages out of that fight with Dimitri because his physique and his length, his height, it's almost that of equivalent to that of Dimitri Bivol.
Not Jermell Charlo.
No, well, almost the same. I'm not saying identical, coach, but I'm saying, you know, with the height, the length, and whatnot, they still have, because like there's an old picture of the Charlo brothers with Canelo, and Canelo's like,
that was years ago.
He's tiny.
That was years ago.
Yeah, still, no, bro, but still, his height and shit, it's weight. He's compact compared to the brothers.
All right, so your point. So your point is what?
But that he has a chance. That Jermell has a chance, provided he takes some points and some notes from the Bivol fight and implements them. Then I think he has a legitimate chance to, as you said, he will not be able to knock Canelo out, but take him on points. I think there's a high probability. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Point well taken. Shout out to Rick from Toronto. Salute, fam. Shout out to Astro Dog. He said Jermell is going to win. I don't know. I mean, this fight really intrigues me. Oh yeah, you know, before I forget, I want to pivot a little bit. Hey, we gotta get the lights up, man. We got a lot of people in here hate watching. We got over 400 people in here and less than 300 likes. We need 26 more likes in order to get over 300. Anybody sitting here hate watching? Riley, get them.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, so Jermell Charlo is bigger. Like even I've seen both Charlos when they like their bodies, like, you know, when they I seen both Charlos, like, you know, when they're not boxing in between fights and they don't rehydrate and sound big, Jermell always look bigger. His face always look fatter and everything. You get what I'm saying? So but anyway, but that's neither here nor there. I want to show you guys something. I started a little controversy on Twitter. Of course, I'm known for doing that. No, you guys know me. I get these dudes triggered very easy. It's very easy to trigger these guys. Once I found out I had that kind of power to just emotionally get these guys wrapped around my finger, then it's just like I'm just gonna keep fucking with you. Oh man. Wow. Now, I'm looking at something on Twitter right now. I see that the WB Mauricio Sulaiman. Oh no, yes. Oh, Mauricio. I see Mauricio. As a matter of fact, I had a video right here. I got a new video I dropped today, guys. As a matter of fact, all right. They showing Canelo. God damn, they showing Canelo right here. hitting the damn. So they got Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo training. What do you say? Hold on, Canelo. Let me see what's up. He tired too. You can tell that's kind of like an end of a workout. Seemed like. Hey, he said, get ready. He said, oh, he said, oh, he said, oh. Hey, they motherfucker, he said, get ready, motherfucker, because I'm always ready, motherfucker. If Beatty's on the chest, I'm like, oh. Hey, so Canelo went from the golf course to the gym. Now, I saw this yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think no, I saw this today. So I did see this. But he said he always ready. My question I have is this. This is the question I have. You got a lot of people rooting for Jermell Charlo to beat Canelo. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I see this going one of two ways. If Canelo were to lose, they'll say he was a hype job, and once he got in there with a slick black fighter, that's why he lost. If Canelo were to win, they'll say that he fought Jermell Charlo, who was 2 division weight, who was smarter than him. You brought the man up 2-3 weight divisions to fight you. He's in a lose-lose situation with certain people. Call him, what's your name when you call him from?
It's Dan Buchanan, man. Calling from Mobile, Alabama.
You say Dan Buchanan?
Yes, sir.
Dan Buchanan, talk to me, fam.
It's an uphill battle for the man, coach, as you probably already know. Man, been on the layoff for the longest, stuff like that, coming up a couple of weight classes, going up against somebody who is an all-time. Got to give it to him. Arguably, you know what I mean, between him and, Chavez Sr., one of the best couple of Mexican boxers who have ever been bred. So, all of that is a challenge. To the last caller's point, he was trying to say, there's somewhat of a blueprint to give, Canelo a hard time. Bivol gave him a hard time. And it was because of, Bivol's stature and, his ability to take Canelo's punch. That's what really ate Canelo in that fight, man. He was being, his same explosive self, throwing the hard body shots and combinations and stuff like that. It just didn't impact Bivol. I don't think Jermell is going to be able to absorb them shots the same way. And then, another issue, he's going to be having, man. For as good as Canelo is, just a couple of years ago, we was all told off by how active this man was, fighting 4 and trying to fight 5 times in a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this was during the time, Mel was, taking, a little bit of a break and having trouble with a much lesser fighter than Canelo. And, I forget the homie name. Who was the dude he ended up fighting twice?
All right, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but both of my internets went out for a bit. I have two different internets. Both of them went out in the entire house. This shit, bro, let me tell you, that shit, I mean, it really kind of like, pisses me off a little bit. Because they're like, dude, like, I live in this lavish neighborhood and let me see what's up. Let me see if this is working. Okay, this one here is working right now. Let me see what's up. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Let me reboot this, refresh this, and see what it does. Hold on, let me see what's up. Refresh this and see what it does. All right, it looks like it's showing here. So what's going on, Lisa? What's going on, Lisa? You said you're freezing up a lot, Coach. Yeah, it's the internet, dog. It's the internet, dog. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, and I see I'm freezing up. I'm freezing up a lot. I'm looking at the bars on the internet and it's not showing good. Let me see. Let me get off this shit. Let me go ahead. This spectrum stuff is terrible. I hate this spectrum shit, dog. I swear to God I do, bro. This spectrum shit is terrible. Like, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Like, when I had AT&T, when I had cable with AT&T, I never went through this. I'm living in Miami, bro. I never had internet issues with AT&T. Man, move up here to Tampa, man, and bro, like this Spectrum cable, man, Spectrum is trash, bro. True. Man, this Spectrum is just straight trash, bro. It's just trash. I have two different cables. I have Spectrum and Frontier. Both of them trash. True. Bro, it's like, especially Spectrum. Like, bro, like I have the internet hardwired. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I'm not even using Wi-Fi. I have it hardwired. And still, shit, trash, bro. That's it, trash. Anyways, that shit throw me out. We had received a couple of calls. I didn't even get a chance to write their names down. We received a couple of calls as well. But anyways, I don't know what cable provider you guys have, man, but Spectrum is trash. I don't care what nobody say. Spectrum is trash. I got AT&T phone services. You know, I have AT&T phone service. But boy, over here where I'm at, they have Spectrum for internet. Spectrum is straight trash, bro. Like trash. Like, I don't even know. Listen, bro, I have no idea how these guys are in business. We need to have the Department of Justice investigate Spectrum cable alone. True. We just need to have the Department of Justice investigate Spectrum. Say, dog, look here, man, we investigating y'all, dog, you know, for being so trash, for being such a trash ass cable provider. As a matter of fact, We need to, right now, I need to go to DC, get in contact with Kamala Harris and say, look here, man, I need you to talk to Jim Crow Joe. I know he don't like niggas. That's fine. I don't like niggas. But I need you to get in contact with Jim Crow Joe and see can he get in contact with the Department of Justice and can he find out why they so goddamn trash. Call what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's good, Coach? This is Ron from Vermont. We back on Canelo today, right now, man. No mercy.
Ron, talk to the fam.
You know, Canelo, you know, he's a great boxer. You know, he got away with the European spin the block tour. He was over there in Europe. And he had his good cherries over there because them cherries, you don't know if they're good over here or not. But, like, that's the whole point. Like, I respect Danny Jacobs when he fought Canelo. Don't get me wrong. I respected the fight with Canelo.
Right.
But it's like, he did bypass a few guys that I wanted him to fight over here, like Jermell Charlo when he was actually normal. When Jermell Charlo was normal, Canelo should have fought him right then and there because I feel like he was kind of in his prime. He was the loudest he ever been as far as talking trash. And Canelo just went on and did something else, you know. So the way he moved his cherry tree around, like he back over at the PBC, he planted his cherry tree right in Al Hermo's front yard. He put it in Al Hermo's front yard. So everybody can see the cherry that he about to pick off the tree. And he picked fucking Jermell Charlo. Isn't that ironic? I did not know he was going to pick him. I swear to my right hand.
You know what? You know what though? This is the thing that gets me with that. Apparently they're presenting him. He has everything I've been hearing. I wasn't there, so none of us was there. But according to reports, if we go by reports, have to throw that out there, disclaimer. You know, they're saying that, hey, they signed him to a 3-fight deal. And he was initially going to fight Jermell Charlo, but Jermell Charlo pulled out of the fight. So if Jermell Charlo pulls out of the fight, turn down the Canelo fight and pull out, is that Canelo's fault that he did that?
No, it's not, because it's up to him to be in top shape condition. I seen Canelo throw a tire over fucking garage one time, so we know that Canelo's in condition. So maybe Jermell Charlo is not focused on boxing right now. So yeah, that's not Canelo's fault. I give him that. You see what I'm saying? Like I can tell. Like I seen Demetrius Andrade next to Jermell Charlo, and Demetrius Andrade look way stronger than Jermell Charlo to me. He just looks stronger. You see what I'm saying? Like mentally there and physically there, he just looks stronger. So yeah, I don't think that's Canelo's fault. But like, you know, I respect Danny Jacobs, but I don't feel like Danny Jacobs was the right choice back then. So that's when Jermell Charlo was good. So yeah, it's just that I'm glad everybody's starting to see Canelo for what it is. You know, he got Al Hammond by the balls, and he's basically roping everybody in to hope that hoping that Canelo get beat. And shout out to Coach Eddie. That's my guy right there. That's my call, Coach.
All right, shout out to Ron.
Okay.
Salute, fam. So I'm hearing what Ron is saying. Ron is saying that Canelo has Al Hammond by the balls. Pause. That's even worse. I'm gonna tell you why it's worse. Because it dispels of the myth, the narrative that, okay, Al Hammond is the almighty, the all-wise wizard in boxing. If what he's saying is true, let's just throw that out there. If what he's saying is true, how is Al Hammond, the power broker that he is in boxing, broker deals for his fighters and stuff like that, how is he allowing a fighter in Saul Canelo Alvarez to have him by the balls when he's supposed to be the most powerful thing in boxing? Shout out to Sylvius. What's going on, fam? Cool K forever. What's the link read? Lisa Bell's in the building. If Al Hammond is supposed to be the most powerful man in boxing, how does Canelo have him by the balls? And maybe, you know, and again, Canelo do have a motherfucker, he do have a net worth of almost $200 million. So he got, according to Forbes, he has a net worth way more than Al Hammond by a country mile. So, and like, you get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to me. This guy's supposed to be that guy, that the most powerful being in boxing, but yet Canelo has him by the balls. He said Al is the real boss, coach. I don't know about that. Not when it comes to Canelo. I think Al is a real boss when it comes to Errol Spence and those other guys over there, the Charlos and stuff like that. I think with Canelo, I don't think that boss stuff worked with Canelo. And what they say, Rick said the 3-fight deal should have been Benavidez, Andrade, and Morrell. But now he said it's sad. He said it's sad either Charlo is being mentioned, but Al Heyman knew Canelo wouldn't sign if he had that kind of smoke lined up for sentiment. Oh, I see what you're saying, Rick. So what Rick is saying, y'all check this out. What Rick is saying is this. He said the only reason why Benavidez, Andrade, and Morrell is not a part of this 3-fight package because he knew that Canelo would not accept that contract coming from Paramount. So Al Heyman had to lure Canelo in by giving him some easy touches. Or perceived to be easy touches. Perceived. You get what I'm saying? He had to lure him in by giving him some easy touches. And then by doing that, that's what made Canelo come on over. Okay. So if that's the case, again, it still go back. I mean, I don't know if there's any validity to that. I do know that's your hypothesis. Now that's your educated guess. I do get that, Rick. But my thing is, it just seems to me that Canelo was running the show. You want to know how I know Canelo running the show, Rick? Check this out. You have Jose Benavidez. Jose Benavidez is going around the globe right now. He's in South America. He's going throughout South America and stuff like that. He's all in Mexico. He's doing interviews, talking to anyone who would listen, saying that he apologized to Canelo. He was sorry. He didn't mean it. And again, I even heard that he has recanted his name, the Mexican Monster, and he's went back to his initial nickname, El Bandera Roja. Yeah, El Bandera Roja. En serio. For real. Prior to Canelo, he didn't have to do that. Post Canelo, we're apologizing. We doing on tour apologizing. We recanting our name that Mike Tyson gave us. You get what I'm saying? It just, bro, it seemed to me that I understand Al Heyman is the boss, but I don't think he's the boss of Canelo. True. I mean, that motherfucker got a net worth of $200 million. He has a net worth more than most of these promoters. There probably ain't but a couple of promoters that got a net worth more than Canelo, and that's probably Oscar De La Hoya. I'm saying people who are active in boxing. Oscar De La Hoya, of course, Floyd, and Bob Arum. That might be about it. I don't know what Eddie Hearn's net worth is according to Forbes. Shout out to Ellie Murdoch. Dropping that hair for bam dub on your boy. Hey,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Adam, what to say, fam? He say, Sam, we've been talking about this. I'm talking about anything outside of Benavidez is a duck move. I pray much smaller man breaks the Roy taking ginger duck beat. I hope to see. He said, I hope to see duck sauce fellas all over the ring. Hey, you know what, man? I thought I had the phone line. Why y'all tell me I had the phone lines up, man? Salute, fam. Sorry about that. I thought I had the phone lines up. Alan, boy, doggone Alan. What I gotta say about you now, boy? Alan, you consistent, boy. You are consistent. Boy, when it comes to the Canelo hate, boy, you are consistent, boy. I give you that.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I'm gonna tell you another thing too. September the 30th. Do you want to know what I want to see? Will Canelo Alvarez thank Al Heyman first?
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
You get what I'm saying? I'm wondering, like, shit, I don't know now, you know. I seriously doubt, because everybody else at the PBC think Al Heyman first. But I wonder if Canelo, I doubt that. Canelo probably ain't going to say thank Al Heyman first. Call him, what's the name you call him from?
Coach Coach with Hannah, man. Casino Life Fred.
Casino Life, talk to me, fam.
Man. Hey, man, you know, I rock with Canelo. You know, I let that be known. But hey, man, I ain't saying he's ducking. I ain't saying, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm very interested in this fight that he pulled out his ass. I ain't gonna lie. He pulled an interesting one. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's supposed to be David Benavidez. Bro. Like he pulled one out so good that niggas almost forgot. I almost forgot he was supposed to. Bro, I'm like, damn, I forgot you was ducking, bro. This nigga ducking, but he put together a good substitute. That's why I think I called one time. I said he the greatest ducker of all time. He ducked so hard, niggas forgot he ducked.
Hey, so okay, but listen, I just played a video where Canelo training. He ready. He ready. Hold on, Casino. Check this out. I got something for you. Right? Let's pivot a little bit. Mauricio Suleiman is giving Devin Haney a deadline, a July 21st deadline, which is Friday, to decide whether he is going to fight his mandatory Shakur Stevenson or move up to 140 and fight Regis Prograis. He is not allowing Devin Haney to sit around with the belt and leave everybody in limbo. He said, no, you got until Friday to make your decision. He has a Friday deadline. What you think he's going to do, Devin Haney?
Man, bro, if he about what he's saying, if he about what he's been talking about all this time, they say everything, but let's fight.
Yeah.
Then I would assume he's supposed to be fighting Shakur, because I ain't never heard Regis call out Devin Haney. It was Devin Haney. Like, he the one who brought up Regis. You know what I'm saying? But this Shakur shit, man, that's pay-per-view. If you want to be on pay-per-view, you tried that pay-per-view shit with Loma. That shit kind of flopped, but you might do a little better with Shakur. But you damn sure ain't finna do no shit with Regis. You know what I'm saying? So, I would try to fight. If it was me being a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? I would pick Shakur. But being Devin Haney, bro, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna make the right decision or if he's gonna pick Regis, man. But I think the right decision.
You hear a lot of people on YouTube. They talk about the money and what's the money fight, this and that. You know, everybody fantasies promoters. I get it, but my thing is, Regis Prograis just had a fight in New Orleans, in his hometown, right? And that place was half empty.
Right.
Regis Prograis is not even a draw in his own hometown, unfortunately. And he's one of my favorite fighters, but unfortunately, he's not a draw in his own hometown. So my thing is, if Devin Haney were to move up to 140, which more than likely he is, I don't see him fighting Shakur Stevenson at all. And if he was to move up and fight Regis Prograis, I mean, like what?
I mean, either way it goes,
you get what I'm saying? Like, what?
Man, that shit ain't gonna be talking about nothing, because I mean, I don't even know. Like, Devin, he ain't even got no hometown, because he had a fight at home and they ain't even fuck with him. And then Regis, I mean, the people who came, they were fans, but that shit was not full. Like, I watched that fight. That shit was empty as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for a champion, for somebody, a homecoming fight. You know what I'm saying? That shit was empty. You know, so I mean, I don't know how that shit's gonna go, man. But he can't starve it. He can't kill himself to make 135. Though.
Yeah, he got to move up. He got to move up to 140 and fight Regis.
He done missed it. I mean, he missed all the money. I mean, all the money is gone. I mean, it ain't his fault, though. It's just his body, bro. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's just a 140 pounder. I mean, you don't have to fight somebody at 140.
Maybe Ryan Garcia, hopefully he can catch a Ryan Garcia. That's if Ryan Garcia want to find a Ryan Shakur Devin already.
Man, Ryan fuck around. Man, Ryan fuck around and fight Theo or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. But I mean, yeah, he probably catch Ryan or something. He gonna do something, but he needs to just drop the belt and he be quit wasting everybody's time and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem with him. He wastes.
We'll see. Well, but Devin Haney been fighting. He's just coming off the Lomachenko fight, so You know, do you find it ironic that you see how fast Mauricio Sulaiman, he said, okay, well, Devin Haney has to wait until we're giving him a July 21st deadline. But certain, this shit is so frustrating to me as it relates to Mauricio Sulaiman because Devin Haney has a deadline. You got to the July 21st to make up your mind what you want to do. But he don't do some fighters, he don't do like that. And we can and I know people like from Dante's Boxing Nation and the LDB series, they'll sit back and say, yeah, man, no, man, see, that's racism. No, because you can't say that because he let Jermell Charlo hold the belt for over 2 years, and he said, we're not going to strip him.
You know what I think it was?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's because he feel like Loma won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he put that deadline on him because you know what I'm saying. He feel like Devin ain't no draw like that, and he ain't really trying to fight the people that's gonna make them some money.
Mm-hmm.
He trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make money. You feel me? So they trying to force a big fight. I feel like that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. All right, but shout out Casino, man. Yeah. ATL, stand up. Salute, fam. Yeah. I get exactly what he's saying because that's the thing, though. See, hold on. I want you guys to hear this. I want you guys to hear this.
Haney, secure. That's Devin Haney. How much time does he have to decide whether he's going to fight Historian Shakur or he's going to move up to 140? Is there a time limit? I know he just fought Lomachenko, and I know Shakur fought Yoshino to become the mandatory. What's the status with Devin Haney and Shakur, Steve?
Friday, July 21st is the deadline for Haney to secure if he's fighting for grace or he's going to stay in the lightweight division.
Okay, so he has a voluntary option?
No. He has Shakur Stevenson is the mandatory in the lightweight division.
Okay.
So he says Shakur Stevenson is the mandatory lightweight division. Carla, what's the name when you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Chris from California.
Chris from Cali, talk to me.
Yeah, what's up, man? First of all, great show. I enjoy, your videos and stuff. So, pretty much my overall opinion of what's going on with Shakur and Devin Haney. The problem for me, right? I was never really a fan of them. I think they might have some fights left over if they stay at their weight, but I think they have the same issue. I think if they go up, it's just going to be, they're not really draws. After that, they kind of lack power. Devin might have some more, but I think overall, I don't know where they go in their career. I mean, I'm pretty much like whatever about it because I don't care about them. It's a shame to see that, for example, like Devin has physical talents. It's just that, he just has, he has a game plan and he's going to stick to that, so it is what it is. And if I can make a comment about Canelo and all of them, like I'm not a Canelo fan. I don't like that dude at all. I don't, he's just like, I could say so much shit about him, right? But I think ultimately he's going to beat whoever the two fighters are. I think he'll beat Jermell pretty easily, either, maybe late stoppage or TKO or KO or something. And then if it's David Benavidez, he's going to, Jermell, yeah. And then he'll probably spark Benavidez early and whoever's left over, I don't know if it's, honestly, the only guys that I see that it will probably give him an issue if the fights were ever to happen, probably be Spence or Crawford, but that's about it. I mean, people make a lot about like him going over and fighting these dudes, but I'm like, man, that's easy work for him. And I don't like the dude. I really don't. I think he's popped up just off of the Mexican fan base. It is what it is. I mean, he's beat some dudes, but to me, I'm not impressed. Like as opposed to seeing somebody like Naoya Inoue, like it's night and day difference for me. So that's where I'm looking at. Like for example, like Naoya Inoue, he's exciting. The fucking dude can crack. He's like explosive. His punch selection is like amazing. But as compared to Canelo now, he just has. It is what it is. That's his style. That's how he fights. So, but yeah, other than that, that's all I wanted to say. Hope I'm not gonna watch these fights. I don't care for for these upcoming fights. But hopefully, just boxing, just hopefully these dudes start fighting each other, and it goes pretty. At least, hopefully, the sports become exciting again. Because that's the one thing obviously lacking in boxing now. It's like only certain fighters are fighting, and it's kind of boring. But yeah, man, that's all I want to say. Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, shout out to Chris from Cali. Salute for him. That was his point. That was the brother's point right there. The thing that gets me, I want to show you guys this. L. Harvey, I do feel your frustration. L. Harvey, I feel your frustration. As you can see right here, Michael Benson, and I just let you guys hear the video. I let you guys hear the video interview that Mauricio Sulaiman gave. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up some more. He said Shakur Stevenson is now Devin Haney's WBC mandatory challenger. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman has confirmed in a recent interview with Broadway Joe. He said Haney has until Friday, July the 21st, to decide if his next fight would be versus Shakur at the lightweight division or Regis Prograis at super lightweight. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think Devin Haney can do. I'm going to tell you what I think he can do. Several things. And hold on, as a matter of fact, let me get to this point before I forget it. Several things Devin Haney can do. If Devin Haney doesn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson, because I heard the Devin Haney fan said Shakur Stevenson was pump faking. He really don't want to fight Canelo. Guess what? Come to find out, he's not pump faking at all. Now it's been mandated by, they're giving Devin Haney until Friday to make a decision what he's going to do. Now they didn't say what's going to happen after that Friday deadline. Let's say Friday was to come by and Devin Haney haven't made his mind up what's going to happen next. Mauricio Sulaiman did come out and say, well, if you don't do this, we're going to take the belt from you or whatever. He didn't say that, right? So my thing is this here. Some people may say, well, Devin Haney may want to try to land that Tank fight, so he's going to stay at 135, but Shakur Stevenson is not going to take step-aside money. So this what may happen. If Devin Haney decides to stay at 135 to land a big fight with Tank, Shakur's not going to step aside. So you know what's going to happen? Devin is going to have to drop that WBC belt. If he drops the WBC belt and say, well, since Shakur won't step aside and I can't fight Tank for undisputed, I'm not saying this will happen, but I just want to throw that out there. Shakur ain't gonna step aside, so Shakur gonna be like, nah, my name ain't Mentis Stantionis. I ain't taking no step aside money, none of that. You gonna fight me or drop the belt? He can drop the belt and still stay at 135 and try to land a fight with Tank. Or he can fight Shakur Stevenson. Or he can move up to 140 and fight Regis Prograis, and then he's gonna drop all of his belts. True. He's gonna drop all of his belts. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it seems like all roads are going to lead to Shakur getting that WBC belt one way or another. even if he has to fight Vasily Lomachenko for it. You get what I'm saying? Even if he has to fight Lomachenko for it, it seems that he's going to be, either way it go. Shout out to Carlson. He said he offered Shakur a contract already. Devin should tell him. I'll see y'all at 140. Yeah, I mean that again. That's what he's gonna do. So be it. See him at 140, but drop those belts. I think what they're trying to do is, Kelsey, what they're trying to do, they're trying to make Devin Haney shit to get off the pot. Nah, drop those belts then. Drop the belts. It's simple. Now, if he offers Shakur a contract already, and the fight is going to be mandated for him to fight Shakur, then why not stay and fight him? Since you already offered him a contract to fight him anyways. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the flip side of that. I hear what you're saying, Kay, but if your goal was to fight Shakur Stevenson, we offered him a contract to show everybody we want to fight him. Okay, but guess what? Mauricio Sulaiman just gave you guys a deadline to decide, are you going to fight your mandatory or not, so you can still fight him, if that's what you want to do. If you say, no, man, I ain't, well, you know what? I wanted to fight him. I offered him that contract. He ain't take it, so I'm going to just leave and go. Then that means then people are really doubting whether you want to fight him or not. You get what I'm saying? People are really going to be doubting that. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. I dropped a video today saying that, you know, if Devin Haney, is he going to fight? Is he going to fight Shakur Stevenson? Or is he going to move up and fight Regis? Or is he going to duck him, move up and fight Regis? Now, of course, if you fight Regis, I mean, well, it depends. Some people don't think highly of Regis Prograis' skill set. I am not of the opinion. I'm not one of those people that don't think highly of Regis Prograis' skill set, but some people don't think highly of his skill set. So some people feel that, oh man, he ducking Shakur to go fight Regis Prograis, someone that's lesser competition. And then you have those who say, well, if he don't fight Shakur, you know what I mean? If he fight Regis Prograis, somebody that's a champion, that ain't no duck. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The word duck is thrown around so much. I threw it out there just to get a reaction. I got the reaction that I wanted. Shout out to Red Stripe. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over. Boy. He said, everybody put $1 in the super chat. The white supremacists attacking coaches internet. See, brother, listen, you know what it is? I think it's the Canelo fan base. They knew that I was talking about Canelo. The Canelo hate hotline is strolling at the bottom of the screen. 530-494-9636. We also take hate. We also take international hate calls as well. We take international hate calls as well. 4420-3769-8745. Anybody want to call and talk about their displeasure of Saul Canelo Alvarez, the guy who has a net worth of 80-some million dollars, 200 million. Lord have mercy. The man just got too much money. The man just got too much money. And I hate the fact that he's so rich and he's on golf courses and riding in jets. And then we got our brothers at the PBC, they're on the shitless circuit, struggling to make ends meet while Canelo is playing Super Bowl champions on the golf course. Call him, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore. How you be, sir?
Man, Troy, talk to me.
You turned that off. Good question for you. How is Shakur mandatory? Has he even fought at 135 yet? How is he mandatory?
Man, Troy, for you to even ask that question, let me know you ain't been watching or you ain't been paying attention. He fought at 130. He fought at 135 already. He had a fight already.
One fight.
Yes.
He had one fight, and that makes him mandatory. Yeah. Who did he fight, brother?
He fought Yoshino, guy from Japan.
Okay. I was just curious to see how that works, because how do you just jump up and then you had one fight and you mandatory when the people up there that's probably in front of them, but I guess it happened with Crawford when he moved up from 140 to 147. He immediately got a shot at Jeff Horn. If Manny Pacquiao would have won that fight, he immediately would have got a shot at Manny Pacquiao because he was the former champion at 140 pounds before he moved up. Yeah, okay. So you're right about that. And then I know listening to the last call about Alvarez saying he's ducking. I mean, you know, I'm curious when these people call in and say that he's ducking. Who is he ducked? I mean, everybody that you say that he's ducked, he actually has a better resume than them. Even the cat that I like, David Benavidez.
Troy, I have to stop you here. This is I hate Canelo show today. So he ducked Canelo ducked Jermell Charlo when Jermell Charlo was in his prime. These are the facts. He ducked Demetrius Andrade. As a matter of fact, Demetrius Andrade ain't fought nobody, but it's Canelo's fault because he ducked Demetrius Andrade, two slick black fighters. Then he did fight a slick black fighter in Daniel Jacobs, but that was an exception to the rule. We're gonna throw that under the rug. He fought Laura and Laura he beat both of those guys. Floyd did beat him, but outside of that, that's it. So Troy, I think that's what's going on. The man been ducking and cherry picking, according to Rick Timms, according to Coach Eddie, according to a lot of people. That's what he's been doing. And the problem that I have is he's been allowed to duck. He's making all his money. He got a net worth of $200 million. He's in commercial endorsements. He's allowed to go to the PBC, boss Al Heyman around, tell Al Heyman you know, to get him a 3-fight, $100 million deal, and I'm going to be the one to pick and choose who I want to fight. And Al Haymon is powerless in this situation. I don't like that.
Well, you know, I could 100% say that that's some bullshit, but that's all right, brother. That's all right, man. I'm gonna let you get back to your show. But you callers who call in and say that Canelo was this or that, can you at least have some substance and some facts when you call in? And as for you, D, what's his name? You know, D Block. I know he gonna call in. I see your boy Free now. And you know what? I tell you what, D Block.
What you mean? What you mean your boy Free? He's your boy too. You from Baltimore?
Yeah. No. Well, yes. Of course, he cool with me too. But you know, D Block has this thing with him. You know, he has a bromance with him. So D Block, when you come to Baltimore, I'm going to invite you to come to Park Heights, and I want all the brothers that call the show from Baltimore to do the same. You know, invite him to Park Heights. Coach, you can Google Park Heights and see just how lovely that is. Y'all have a good day.
All right, sorry, man. Hey. Yeah, man. Look here, man. Look here. Man getting all that money, man. Hate. Yeah, it's kind of like the player haters ball. Y'all remember the player haters ball? Dave Chappelle, the player haters ball? Why would just came out there just to hate? Like, yeah, I mean, I hate this nigga white shoes. I hate them pretty white teeth he got in his mouth. You know, I hate that pretty big booty red bone, bow-legged red bone he got over there. I hate everything about him. You get what I'm saying? Just you know, the dude just he winning right now. I hate everything about him. He winning. You know, he got the baddest of the honeys. You know, he getting all his money. All the black man and Al Haymon bowing down to him. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Coach Malachi Williams, Willie Cole from Houston, Texas.
Willie Cole, hey, boy, Willie Cole, boy, that's a pimp name there, boy. Woo, Lord have mercy. Willie Cole from H-Town, Houston. Talk to him, my brother.
What's going on, brother? Look, man, damn Canelo. I don't get nah. I ain't gonna do sentiment like that. I ain't gonna do sentiment like that. I wanted to join in, but it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good. So I'm pivot. I'm a pivot to the brothers, man. Listen, pivot to the brothers. Hey man, listen. I've been listening, and I heard y'all was talking about Devin and Shakur, and I heard a couple of callers commenting on it. But you know what? Really, I think got Mauricio Sulaiman salty at Devin is that franchise belt talk and how Devin actually put it on blast.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And if you think about it, the franchise belt after T.O. lost it, and Devin picked it up from Kambosos. They didn't even mention the franchise belt when he fought Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? And it's because of how they diminished the franchise belt, its value, and Mauricio is the one having to suffer because he's the one who created the damn belt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So in a sense, Devin, actually his mouth, him and his daddy's mouth kind of put him in this predicament. And there is no way, I'm telling you now, Coach, there's no way he's going to fight Shakur. There's no way he's going to go up. Now, people are really diminishing the Rougarou, bro. And, you know, I'm the next state over to Louisiana. I'm telling you, the Rougarou got some hands and paws, bro. He got some paws and feet. And I don't know if that's a wise move for Devin.
You know what? You know what, Willie Cole? You said some real shit. I didn't even think about that, bro, till you said it, because I'm trying to figure out how Devin Haney just fought Vasily Lomachenko, I think a couple of months ago, or something around that sort, right? The last month, beginning last month.
Mm-hmm.
But you mandated, but you like, okay, Shakur Stevenson is the mandatory. You have until Friday to decide who you're going to fight. Your mandatory Devin, your mandatory Shakur Stevenson, or you're going to fight move up to fight Regis Prograis. He didn't give him no grace period. Say, no, we're going to let Devin Haney have as much time as he wants to think about it. Because then I'm like, wait a minute. because I remember when I talked to Bill Haney, I had him on the show. He said that they gave up the French fries belt. He said, we gave that belt up. We don't even want that belt. But I thought he was just capping when he said it. But now I'm like, okay, the French fries belt is a special designation belt that gives you the power to avoid your mandatory.
Your mandatory.
So if Mauricio Suleiman is telling Devin Haney, you know what? No, you got until Friday to decide whether you're going to fight your mandatory or not, then that tells me, I agree with what you're saying, that maybe his mouth got him in trouble about talking about the French fries belt. And Mauricio like, no, don't even worry about that. You're going to have to fight that boy or get a belt up.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Because when you put it into that context, you think about it. Devin Haney is not the franchise champion. Yeah. He can't be. Because you've been mandated to make a decision by July 21st.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I just wanted to put some light on that just to give everybody a little something else to think about. But anyway, brother, I'm enjoying the show. Keep cooking. And I'll be listening to the end, brother.
Man, shout out to Willie Cole, man. Houston, Texas. Stand up, man. H-Town, stand up. You know what, though, man? So we have smart subscribers, and we have smart people who call into the show. Now, of course, everybody's not smart, but true. Hey, of course, everybody ain't smart, but you get what I'm saying. I'm talking about the ones who are more enlightened than others. The ones who are more enlightened than others. That's all I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying, though? So I'm like, man, yeah, Devin Haney supposed to be the French fry champion too, right? So apparently, this could be punishment for Mauricio. No, you're going to make your mind up. You know, you're either going to fight Shakur Stevenson, you know, or you're going to fight him, and he going to make more money than what you was offering him, or you're going to fight doggone Regis Prograde, but you moving up. You got to make a decision. Piss or get off the pot. Call him, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's D-Block, 2 times.
D-Block, talk to me.
Now, you know, I'm gonna do my mandate. I'm gonna tell Suleiman to initiate that mandate against Baltimore, because it looks like I've been called out. Looks like your boy been called out for the first time ever on this show. I've been called out. Now, when hate comes with hate, you already know what's gonna come. It's gonna come on, but it's always gonna prevent. Now, Baltimore, you be ready. He calling me out. He saying all the hood people gonna be there. I said, you give me the address. And just like I got this tattoo, I got balls, man. You just don't know who this is, man. This is D-Block. I represent my city, Dallas. You want me to come to your city? Let's do it, baby. Let's make it a show. Anytime, anywhere, let's make it happen, Coach. I told you, bring these people on a 3-way call, 4-way call. I don't care if it's 10 people against me, Coach. I got this. Why I got this? Because I believe in myself. I believe in myself. And Baltimore, you know, I've been hating since day one. I stepped on to the Malachi. Now, you can say whatever you want to say. I know what Tank Davis is. He's a little girl. He's flirting around. He loves being in jail. He loves it. Right now, he's missing it. He's missing all the soap action. He's missing all the brothers around him, twirling all his crazy ass hair. Said, my brother, you got a bro. I love this. I love the way you look. Now, you can't say nothing about my Devin Haney, man. He's a real G. He's a real dog. Now, all these people talking about he ducking Shakur, and you know I love Shakur.
Yeah.
But shit, if he went to go and fight Prograde, Coach, Prograde, 140, that you told me it's a deep division, then I got to give my man some respect. He just got through fighting one of the greatest fighters of all time, an Olympic pedigree, Lomachenko. And people still hate my boy. My boy just went to jail. I mean, come on, can we respect? At least he's a real man. He said there one day. He trying to be there for 45 days, messing around with all the men, waking up at night knowing he's sleeping with another man. Let's be real. That's a real man. Not Tank Davis. He loved being around all them men. He loved all them hugs, Coach. Am I coming with facts, Coach, or not?
Hey, people, I can't confirm that. You know what, D-Block? I just thought about something. I want to pivot a little bit. I'm like, you know what? I want to see, because Tank David Haney did go to jail. I heard that his street cred, his street cred has went up. His street cred has went up. You know what I mean? Street credibility. with the boys have went up a little bit. His image, so he's looking a little bit. He got arrested. I haven't been able to find a mugshot on Devin Haney. Is there a mugshot on Devin Haney? You know what I mean? Of him going to jail? Because I don't see any mugshots. Everybody go to jail have mugshots. Did he really go to jail on D-Block?
I bet you he did. But like I told you, Coach, he's a real man. He ain't trying to be there surrounded by all these guys trying to fondle him, Coach. He done got paid out, Coach. He said, I ain't playing with no rubber duckies up in here.
Where's the mugshot? Where's the mugshot, D-Block? I know that TMZ said he got arrested, but where's the mugshot? If you find that mugshot, please, because I heard that Devin Haney did 7 hard hours of, 7 hours of hard time. He did 7 hours of hard time in jail, but I have not been able to find a mugshot in order to compare which fighter, Devin Haney or Devin Haney or Tank Davis, which one of those guys mugshots, which one of those guys look more gangster in their mugshot? Did Tank Davis look more gangster or more harder than Dev, or did Dev look more harder than Tank? And I haven't found a mugshot on him yet.
I got one more thing to tell you, Coach, before I roll out. I'm gonna find that mugshot. Believe me that. I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna tell you this. This was supposed to be the Canelo hate day, but I'm gonna turn this into the Tank Davis hate day, because it's all Baltimore calling the shows, pissed off, Rick James typing this shit. At the end of the day, like I say, Tank Davis ain't nothing. He ain't no pound for pound. He ain't even the face of boxing. So Baltimore, you put it up. Give me the address. I'm gonna gather some money up, and we're gonna meet up. If you don't want to do that, then hey, the coach is here. We can make this live. D-Block versus Baltimore any day. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville. Baltimore, stand up.
Hey, look, man. Listen. Can anybody, Bless? I know Bless. I know you're a diehard Devin Haney fan. Can anybody send me the mugshot of Devin Haney? Anybody? I heard he got arrested, but I haven't seen no receipts on it. We're looking for receipts. We know Tank Davis just got out of jail. Devin Haney has until Friday to decide whether he's going to fight Sugar Shakur Stevenson, whether he's going to fight Sugar Shakur Stevenson, or is he going to move up and fight Regis Prograis. We got until Friday. Now, Willie Cole made a valid point. Willie Cole, hey, Weedy said, I can't find the mugshot, Cole. Hey, boy, you already know this. What I'm trying to say, dog. Was this a publicity stunt by the Haneys? Bless Devin Haney fans. Is this a publicity stunt by Devin Haney to make it seem like that in order for him to get street cred? Where is the mugshot? That's what no mugshot. He wasn't there. Where's the mugshot? Because people were saying that this was a publicity stunt. People were saying that I don't know how true this is now. Sources say. I gotta say sources say. I'm on the internet right now looking up Devin Haney. I'm typing in Devin Haney mugshot. Devin Haney got arrested. And guess what? I see he got arrested. But boy, we don't see no handcuffs. We don't see none of that there. Like, is there? He said they did. He said they did take the mugshot. Where's the mug? Just send me the mugshot. Anybody find Devin Haney mugshot? Send it to me at 530-494-9636. Just send it to me via text message. That's all I'm saying. Where's the mugshot, Bless? That's all I'm saying, sis. I ain't never heard nobody go to jail. They ain't got no mugshot now. Carla, what's your name? All right, listen, Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, he got the president's son, with his crackhead ass, he got a doggone mugshot. If the president's son got a mugshot, surely Devin the Dream Haney got a mugshot. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Al, Sacktown. What up, Coach?
What's it, Al from Sacktown?
Yes, sir. What's up, Coach?
Sacktown, talk to me, fam.
Coach, you got to go on the Beverly Hills Police Station website. He got arrested in Beverly Hills.
He got arrested in Beverly Hills.
Oh, no. But I know he was in L.A. So it wasn't surprised he got arrested in Beverly Hills somewhere.
Man, all I'm saying is we don't have a mugshot. How in the hell we got several jail pictures of Hunter Biden You know, and all him with crack pipes in his mouth and all that stuff there, teeth missing. We got mugshots of the president's son. But we ain't got no mugshots of a black man from Oakland, California named Devin Haney, and he went to jail for a pistol? True.
Right.
Hey, you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure this out. Did he get arrested or he didn't get arrested?
Hey. Check the Beverly Hills website. Beverly Hills website.
I'm just saying, man, like, this ain't making no sense to me, bro. I was just sitting here looking. I said, okay, because when D-Block called the show, right? I said, let me just go ahead and look up the mugshots and compare the mugshots to see who look more gangster. Do Tank look more gangster than Devin Haney, or do Devin Haney look more gangster than Tank? And when I looked, I said, damn, how come I ain't finding no mugshot? I haven't found the mugshot of Devin Haney yet. Shout out to K. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam, double your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said top 5 guys at 168 right now is with Showtime. Who are the top 5 at 168, family? I gotta go look and see. I can pull it up and look and see who the top 5 is. Shout out to Eddie Meadows, dropping that $2 super chat. He said Coach Eddie's rant says it all. Shout out to Deal. We're dropping that quarter of a bam, double your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said I bet Canelo's internet never cut off ever, Coach. All the PPC fighters and all having aside the Canelo now it's Pina Coladas and pink polos now. Hey, goddamn, listen. I got this goddamn Wakanda internet over here. This damn Wakanda internet keep going in and out.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Bro, I ain't never heard nobody go to jail for a black man go to jail for a pistol, and you ain't got no doggone mugshot picture. Call what's the name you calling from?
Sheila from Cali.
Sheila from Cali, talk to me, sis.
7 hours in jail. Are you serious?
He did 7 hours of hard time. See, that's a long time for certain men.
I've done more than that. And I'm a law-abiding citizen. I try to be. Can you enlighten me? I'm one of those unenlightened ones, and I listen to your show because I learned something about boxing every time I listen to you. So thank you for that. Appreciate you.
What is the woman like on?
Well, I want to say first, cinnamon. You guys lay off cinnamon, not go Charlo. I'm kidding. But enlighten me on if Shakur does get the chance to fight Haney. This may be a promotional part of it. Does he get a better deal? Or they would go negotiation-wise with that 80-20 is ridiculous to me. So how does that work?
You know what? I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know because when they work these deals out, it's the guys in suits. It's the Booger Ray Leonard. But I ain't gonna say Booger Ray. Booger Ray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Booger Ray not there. He not there. He flogged and acting like he's there. I mean it depends on the people who want to put the money up. The networks are the ones who put the money up for the fighters. So it depends on how much money does the network value. They may say, hey, look, we ain't got but $5 million we willing to put up for this fight. That's all we have. Mm-hmm. And then the guy who's supposed to be the A side in the equation or the main person, they may say, well, I want 70% of that $5 million. And the other guy may be like, no, I want 40%, or whatever. So it just depends.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering. Hopefully you get a better deal because I like Shakur.
Yeah.
Shakur.
We'll see.
All right, have a good day, Coach.
Shout out to Silas.
All right.
Silas from Cali. Hey, you know what? He said the WBC ain't going to order Benavidez versus Canelo till March 2024. We'll see what happens. Hey, check this out. Rigo, check this out. I saw that too. The WBC, Mauricio Sulaiman came out quick. Yeah, man, because he heard a lot of that pressure that we was putting down. A lot of people say that Canelo was ducking the Mexican monster. Well, he changed his name, El Bandera Roja. Hey, listen, Canelo made the man change his name. I got so used to calling him the Mexican monster You know what I mean? El Bedeno Roja. Now he's El Bedeno Roja now. The Mexican Monster sound a lot more gangster than El Bedeno Roja, to be fair, but it is what it is. Doggone Canelo. Canelo make the man get off his name. Say, look at Puto, you want me to sign with the PBC? I need $100+ million from Paramount. He said, I got that, Nelo. I got that for you. I can get the $100 million from the white folks. Okay, good. Get the $100 million from the white folks. Make sure I get $100 million plus guarantee. Already, Puto, I got a net worth way more than you. Anyways, there's no way I'm going to listen to you. You're going to listen to me. You know what I mean? Okay, Canelo, okay, please, if you're going to come over here and sign to the PBC, yeah, I'm going to come over here and sign. I get to pick who I want to fight. No problem, Canelo. No problem, Canelo. Now, you're not my boss, Puto. I got more money than you. You're not my boss. You know, you're their boss, but you're not my boss. I know, Canelo. Please just come over here. I do whatever it takes. I do whatever it takes. Okay, cool. We got that. I want Jermell Charlo. Don't worry about it, Canelo. You can have him. Then Jermell Charlo started shaking like booty meat from what I heard. I heard that they what they did, what they did, guys? Jermell Charlo pulled out the fight. He pulled out of the fight. That's what he did. He pulled out of the fight. And then they gave it to his brother. So now his brother got it. We don't know who the second fighter gonna be. Not Mauricio Sulaiman. What's my main man name? Carla, hold on. What's my main man name? The guy from Showtime. What the dude name from Showtime? I will get to the super chats. I see the super chat. What's the dude name from Showtime? I forgot the guy name. What's the dude name from Showtime, man? Espinosa. Yeah, that's his name, Espinosa. Espinosa said that Jermell Charlo will be a part of that 3-fight deal with Canelo. So they are saying that we are going to still serve Jermell on the silver platter. We do know that Jermell is taking psychedelics and stuff because we saw his video. Psychedelics and all. Listen, I know you're on psychedelics, but we got to get your ass in there, Puto. We got a 3-fight deal with Canelo. He getting $100 million plus guarantee. You got to get in there. I know you ain't. Now, we bought you some time now by putting Jermell in there. But after Jermell, you got to go next because we ain't looking to make no fight with David Benavidez right now because Canelo done him. So Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Brother, I just want to call back in real quick. It's Troy from Baltimore, man, because I want to throw something in the mix, right?
Go ahead.
What's actually stopping Haney from moving up to 140 and then saying, okay, well, since I moved up to 140 and I have all these belts, now I'm going to fight Rolly because I'm his mandatory now.
No, because Rolly has a mandatory right now that's pressing. Like Devin Haney can move up right now and say he want to challenge Rolly Romero, but Rolly Romero already have a mandatory that I think that's been ordered or that's in place right now. Who he's going to fight with the WBA. So Devin Haney won't get no first cracks at Rolly Romero if he moves up.
I got to disagree with you because if he moves up, that'll be a big fight, right? I mean, that would be viewed as a big fight. So I guarantee you that this guy, whoever he's fighting, will probably take some step aside money, and that fight could be made.
Yeah, I don't think so, Troy. They fight. Rolly fight somebody else from the UK.
Okay, and to tell you the truth, I already know who the next 2 fighters going to be that Alvarez is going to fight, but I've been sworn to silence. So I can't tell you, but I can call you after the show and tell you who it is. But I can't tell you on air, brother.
All right. Shout out to Troy, man. Shout out to Troy, man, for being more. Salute to you, fam. Yes, sir. Baltimore, stand up. Baltimore's very own Troy Graham. Now, you notice the WBC said that now we're gonna do, baby boy, Canelo. Your WBC mandatory. David Benavidez, the Mexican Monster. I still want to call it the Mexican Monster, though, dog.
Like move up in weight class, go up to 168, challenge this man for all the marbles.
The Mexican Monster, yeah.
The Mexican. You keep throwing that up every time.
I remember the guy was everybody scared of that guy. You talking a lot of shit. That's why I want you to say stuff.
So it's like I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about what I feel that Canelo was doing. What I don't like, I feel like Canelo Alvarez is bullying the PBC. I feel like he's bullying the PBC. He goes over there. He talk with Al Heyman. Al Heyman. Hey man, look, man, hey Steven, Talk to the execs at Paramount. We got Canelo, man. Canelo, we can get Canelo. We can? Yeah. He came to Cleveland and met me, man. Him and Ed Reynoso. He called me a puto. He said puto. I don't know what puto. What's a puto? Oh, don't worry about it, Al. You don't want to know. He called me a puto. He said, puto, get me 100 million plus, and I sign with you. Now, you know, I ain't got the $100 million, but we know the white folks at Paramount, your boss has got the money. You know what I mean? So, you know, what it is, you know, can you get that? He said, yeah, man, tell him we'll get him whatever he want. Listen, I heard they came with a contract in 5 minutes for Canelo, 100 million plus million guaranteed, and they said he get to pick who he want. And he called Al Heyman a puto. You know, hey puto. You know, he said he could say puto. He said he called me a puto. What is a puto? He don't worry about it. Al, don't worry about it. It's a term of endearment. It's a term of endearment in Mexico. Oh, okay, that's good. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Martin from Jersey.
Martin from Jersey. Talk to me, fam.
Coach, I missed a couple of shows and I'm a little off. So what's going on? Like, David went back to Bandera Roja, like.
Yeah. Nah, listen, man. Look, bro. I'm reading the article. No, I haven't heard Devin Haney. I haven't heard David Benavidez say that, but I'm reading the article, bro. Like this article right here, they called it. They're not even calling him the Mexican man. This is the Mexican periodical. They're not even calling him that. This is a guy that was interviewing David Benavidez. No, he was interviewing Canelo Alvarez. He said, man, we want to see you knock this guy out. David Benavidez. They saying the man really ain't Mexican. You know his dad is going around on tour, doing interviews, apologizing to Canelo. Apologizing to all the bad stuff that he's saying. You know, they're renouncing Mexican Monster name. They got in contact with Mike Tyson, told Mike Tyson, look, Mike, man, you know, please don't say that no more. Canelo's mad, is upset. And, you know, we want to try to get in the good graces of Canelo. So he told us we have to go back to our original nickname and that we can't use Mexican Monster anymore. And I even had to deny my own son that was Mexican. I said that he was really, what D-Block say? Guacamole. He's really guacamole. He's not really Mexican. So I had to do all of that. And it's still not a guarantee that we're going to get the fight. We have our fingers and toes crossed that hopefully Canelo will choose us. So this is the position that Canelo has put Al Heyman in the PBC in. Like David Benavidez got to go, Jose Benavidez got to beg for forgiveness. Al Heyman got to give Canelo whatever he wants. Steven Espinosa and them. So that's what I see going on.
Yeah, I see his pops in the Spanish YouTube channel. Like, apology. Like, what the hell happened to this guy?
Yeah.
But yeah. Besides the point, I don't want to take much more of your time. So now, they mandated Devin to defend against Shakur.
Yeah. So according to Dan, I have the interview right here, but you know, Dan Rafael.
I saw your video like around 2:30 that you were talking about. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you know, you saw the video. Mauricio Suleiman said, "Hey, he's giving Devin Haney to July 21st." I didn't even think about that shit, bro, because Willie Cole called from Houston. Now Devin Haney, check this out. But they created a French fries belt for Vasily Lomachenko. Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko, and he won that belt. That's when he said he was undisputed. Then he fought. It was a non-transferable belt that got transferred when Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko. Then Teofimo lost to George Kambosos, and George Kambosos was saying he was undisputed as well. So now, you know, now let's check this out. The French fries belt is a special designation belt that gives you special powers to avoid your mandatories.
You know, how confusing is that?
Devin Haney. Now, what happened to the French fries belt? Devin Haney beat George Kambosos twice. And then he fought Vasily Lomachenko. My question is, where the French fries belt at? Because when I spoke to Bill Haney, he said we ain't keeping that belt, we dropping it. I thought he was just capping. Apparently they dropped the belt or whatever. Mauricio Suleiman does seem like he's being kind of vindictive, not working with the Haneys because he's giving them a deadline. You got until Friday to make a decision whether you're going to fight your mandatory. He specifically said mandatory Shakur Stevenson.
That guy is just a terrible person because he's mandating Devin. I mean, it's all good. It's Shakur's number one. He's number one. Yeah, man, fight him. That's the rules, right?
Yeah.
The same thing with they mandated Regis to defend this title already. Now, when are you gonna strip Charlo or make him or mandate him to defend his belt? Well, he's not in condition to defend his belt.
Yeah.
So how about stripping him? You know, so you can have Carlos Adames fight somebody else for the belt or whatever. But it's like it doesn't add up. But anyway, Coach, man, thanks for the info, man. You know, I was a little off, you know.
Shout out to Bar from Jersey, man.
Even though that French rights into it, had me confused.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
All right, shout out to Jersey Stand Up Brick City, man, Martin. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Mauricio Sulaiman, he ain't playing with. Listen, he allow other fighters to hold belts for 2-3 years, 5 years. You ain't got to fight. Don't worry about it, baby. You still gonna be champion. He let other fighters do certain things, but Devin Haney, boy, he ain't even playing with Dale.
Not while you can. Don't get us something, no statue. Give him guts.
Yeah, that's what it is.
One. That means I'm the best. But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
I am ranked number 1. 1. That means I'm the best. But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
This ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
Mauricio Sulaiman, Devin Haney just had a fight 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks later, yes, you know, it's to the best interest of the WBC. See, that's how you know Dollar Bill. See, let me tell you something. If Devin Haney is with the PBC, he wouldn't have to worry about this. True. If Devin Haney was with the PBC, he wouldn't have to worry about having all this pressure on him right now. Because Al Heyman know how to protect his boys. One thing I say about Al Heyman now, Al know how to protect his boys. If Devin Haney, Dev Dollars, is what Two-Tone Superstar called him. If Dev Dollars was with the PBC, Al Heyman, he would not have to worry about Mauricio Sulaiman mandating him or ordering him or giving him a deadline to do anything. But boy, when you ain't signed to Death Row Records, when you not signed to Suge Knight's Death Row Records, guess what? Listen, but we know you just fought 2 days ago. But guess what? You got to next week. We know you just fought 2 days ago now, so we're going to give you a grace period. When you got to next week, the end of the week, to make a decision whether you're going to fight your new mandatory or not. Man, I just fought a mandatory. Yeah, I know. But you're going to have to defend that title again within the next 2 months. So you got to next week to decide. You know what I mean? Because your mandatory, you want to fight this boy or drop that belt.
To this day.
Really though. True. Jermell Charlo, he ain't fought since 79. He's still a champ. David Benavidez been Canelo's mandatory since 1982. Guess what? He still can't get a fight with Canelo. True. Hey, David, listen, you know who frustrated right now? David Benavidez. Imagine being David Benavidez and Jose Benavidez right now. Man, this messed up, son. I'm trying to tell you, man, we messed up. He say, Pop. He say, man, Dad, man, you messed up, Dad. You know, you was going around talking reckless about Canelo, man, and now he's avoiding me. He don't want to fight me, and I can't make any more I can't make no big money fights. I ain't made no money, man, since since I've been boxing, and Canelo was my ticket out. Even the white boy Caleb Plant. You know, him and Canelo fought each other, but I think it's because they are of the same race and because they had red hair and a red beard. So he was choosing his brother, Caleb Plant, over me, you know, and now I'm the Mexican monster, but I have to renounce my Mexican monstership, and now I got to be a guacamolean according to D-Block. And then Canelo told me that I got to take my old nickname back when Mike Tyson gave me a new nickname. So let me get this straight. So David Benavidez, he like, damn, how come you mandated that fight? How come you ordered that fight fast? Telling him he got to make a decision. Devin, he got till Friday to make a decision, but you ain't never do that for me as it relates to Canelo. Imagine how David Benavidez.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
Dudes, David Benavidez is still in a Broham. The man is still in the Broham. He trying to get the big money fight. David Benavidez, check this out, bro. Check this out. How in the hell? Let's look at this, dog. I don't believe in conspiracies, but explain this to me. How in the hell David Benavidez has been at 168 since 79? Since 1979, right? Jermell Charlo gets a crack at David Benavidez Triple G, before Jermell Charlo, gets a crack at Canelo for the third time at 168. John Ryder, WBO mandatory, Canelo fights that mandatory. And then the guy that's 3 weight divisions below Canelo, he fights at 154, 160. Yeah, he's 2 divisions below Canelo. He gets a crack at Canelo before David Benavidez, and you've been there since 1979? True. Now, Rick, check this out. I disagree with what you're saying right here, my brother. I'm going to tell you why. Let me pull this up. Rick, I disagree with what you're saying. I'm going to tell you why. Rick says that's because the WBC stands for We Back Canelo. Suleiman is doing Benavidez dirty. Let's stop right there. How is Suleiman doing a PBC fighter dirty? Al Heyman is the boss of the PBC. If Al Heyman is the boss of the PBC, and Mauricio Suleiman is allowing a PBC fighter, a slick black PBC fighter on top of that, and Jermell Charlo to hold the belt for over 2 years without defending the title, how can you say Suleiman is doing Benavidez dirty? Now listen, David Benavidez, Jermell Charlo are part of the same record label. You got Daz and Corrupt. They the dog pound. Daz and Corrupt, they the dog pound. Canelo with Snoop Dogg. Canelo with Snoop Dogg. Terrence Crawford no, Canelo was Tupac. Canelo was Tupac. Terrence Crawford is Snoop Dogg. Right? Jermell Charlo and David Benavidez and Jermell Charlo, they are the dog pound. They Daz and they got a good album. They came out with Dog Food and stuff like that. New York, all that stuff there. You know what I mean? They came out with all that. But you trying to tell me that Mauricio Suleiman is choosing to back a slick black fighter over a Mexican fighter, but yet he is doing the Mexican fighter, David Benavidez, wrong and protecting the slick black fighter in Jermell Charlo? That ain't making no sense to me. And if I am to believe that, Rick, check this out. I got another one for you. Is Al Heyman complicit in the situation? Why is Al Heyman not looking out for David Benavidez? Why is Al Heyman not looking out for David Benavidez? They say now David Benavidez thank Al Heyman every chance he get. Every chance he get, the first person David Benavidez thank, his dad standing to his left, his mom standing to his right, his wife is standing in front of him, his kids, everybody standing in front of him. And right after every fight, when the ring announcer puts the microphone in David Benavidez's face, the first person he thinks is Al Heyman. True. So a Mexican and Mauricio Suleiman is denying another Mexican and David Benavidez the opportunity to fight Canelo? Come on, man. And, you get what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Al Heyman looking out for everybody else? Al Heyman looking out for everybody else. Everybody getting looked out for but doggone David Benavidez? And Al Heyman is supposed to be the most powerful person in boxing. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, Rick? So, bro, listen, my opinion, this is my opinion, Rick. Al Heyman is complicit in what's going on as it relates to David Benavidez. That's just my opinion. I think it's obvious that he's complicit. Al Heyman is complicit at what's going wrong with David Benavidez. If I'm David Benavidez, I won't think Al Heyman first no more. True. If I'm David Benavidez, I would not think the Al Heyman first no more. For what? There's no benefits in me thinking him first. I still can't get a shot at Canelo. Mauricio Suleiman put out a message saying that Canelo his mandatory for the WBC, David Benavidez, they're gonna push that back till May of next year. They're gonna push that back to May of next year. How is the most powerful man in boxing, Al Heyman, you can't look out for your fighter and David Benavidez? Canelo come to death row telling Suge Knight what to do? Throwing up West Side? All that stuff there? Come on, man. Yeah, man. I listen, man. I mean, I'm with you on that, Rick, with Mauricio Suleiman. But man, you got to throw Al Heyman in there too. Both of them in it together. If you ask me, shout out to Vigilante. He said they're probably at Haney because he can't make 135 anymore. No, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Shout out to JC in the building. I don't think that's it. No, I think that they add Haney. Well, I believe that's what from what Coach Eddie said, from what Coach Willie Cole said. They add Haney because the Haney's was shitting on that French fries belt. True. The Haney's was shitting on that French fries belt. And when I spoke to Bill Haney, I ain't making this shit up because I had him on the show. When I spoke to him, it was a while ago. He said, we dropping that French fries belt. We dropping that French fries belt. That's what he said. So the belt that was originally non-transferable was able to be transferred from Lomachenko to Tio, from Tio to Kambosos, from Kambosos to the Haneys, and apparently the Haneys dropped the belt. So because they dropped the belt, Mauricio probably like, nah, baby boy, you're going to have to fight Shakur next. Because you know Bob Arum came up through the back door. You know, kid, I'm telling you, kid, listen, I have some fights over here for you at Top Rank. Now, we didn't rob you in the Lomachenko fight, even though we know Loma won. We looked out for you because we was trying to give you guys some privilege, right? This is the woke era that we're living in politics. I didn't want anybody marching from Black Lives Matter, and burning down the cities. So what we did was we made sure when you fought the white man, Vasily Lomachenko, we looked out for you and we gave you the benefit of the doubt. And now, kid, I could have robbed you, but I didn't. What I need you to do is you're going to have to defend that WBC title with Shakur. Shakur is the future over here with Top Rank. He's a multi-division world champion, and he wants your ass. Pause. So, you're going to fight him, kid. You're not going to be able to sit around and shang-a-lang. You fucked up when you dropped that French fries belt. That French fries belt was your only protection, kid. If you would have kept that special designation belt that allowed you to duck your mandatories, we wouldn't be having this issue right now. But when you made that ballsy move to drop that French fries belt, not knowing that I was going to go through the back door and tell Mauricio Suleiman to order you to make a decision by the 21st of July, guess what? You're going to have to fight Shakur. He's going to give that belt one way or the other. You either fight him or drop it. True. Yeah. Bob, one thing about Bob now. Bob found a way to go. He said, I got to get this belt back. I'm going to get this belt back now. Bob, I'm going to get this belt. I'm not worried about the other belts. But that belt particularly, Shakur is going to get that belt through hell or high water. I'm telling you, kid. I'm telling you, we looked out for you because we didn't want any problems with Black Lives Matter. But boy, I tell you, if I get a Puerto Rican fighter, it's Shakur Stevenson, and a black fighter in Devin Haney, I tell you what, I'm riding with the Puerto Rican every time. True. The Puerto Rican wins in my book every time. The benefit of the doubt that you got when you fought for Vasily Lomachenko, you will not get that same benefit when you fight Shakur. True. Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob, I know Bill hated him like, God bam, this motherfucker here, man. Shit, boy, Mauricio Sula, boy, Bob, no double crosses, boy. Daddy dog. We finna go run over here to Eddie Hearn. They might be going back to Eddie Hearn then. They might be going back to Eddie Hearn. You get what I'm saying? Hold on, Dantes, I got you, fam, I got you. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, double your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said D-Block will get crushed by 3 or 4 Nello detractors on the phone at one time. Casino, me, and Marmon would destroy him. Hell, Coach Eddie alone would smoke D-Block. Okay. Shout out to Dantes. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam, double your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hey, Dante say, Coach, you know they pay not to have that mug shot up. Hey, listen, doggone Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's crackhead son, you know what I mean? He got a mug shot. Surely if the president's son can have a mug shot, Devin Haney, and guess what? Devin Haney ain't more powerful than Hunter Biden. You know what I mean? So you get what I'm saying, though? Shit, oh, man. I'm trying to figure out how I ain't never heard of a nigga going to jail for a pistol. They ain't got no mug shot. Anybody know anything about a black man going to jail, getting arrested for a firearm and not having a mug shot? Anybody? In California? I'm just asking. If somebody find a mugshot, please send it to me. Y'all just send it to the old boy. Text it to me or whatever. Y'all send it to me. Because I'm something ain't right here. Something ain't right here. Hey, shout out to Christopher. He say Trump even got a mugshot. President Trump even got a mugshot. Devin Haney ain't got no mugshot? Come on, man. I don't know, man. Some ain't right about that, dog. Somebody please send me that mugshot. Something ain't right about that, man. This might be a clout chase. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's happening? I had to call back, man. It's just,
Casino, talk to me.
I had to, man, because this mugshot, this mugshot debacle. You know what I mean? Where's the mugshot, man? I mean, bro, remember I said this shit? I was like, bro, this shit don't make no sense. I was like, the nigga must have went to jail on purpose or something. Like, I was like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, they didn't even have their story straight. The nigga in jail, how you get locked up for a gun? How you get locked up for a gun with armed security, bro? That shit didn't make no sense in the beginning, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't ever find this mugshot, we don't ever hear about no court date, don't be surprised, man. Like, the nigga is a cloud chaser, bro. The nigga full of shit. Like, and by the way, man, we talking about Regis. What happened to T.O.?
Oh, man. Listen, Teofimo Lopez, I remember I did a video on that. I said, look, I don't believe that shit that Teofimo retired. This man getting a divorce. His wife ain't get half his money. He ain't made enough money to be able to afford to retire. I believe it when he dropped that belt.
But look, he can't. He said he want Haney next, right?
Yeah.
The same day, Haney fake get locked up, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? to distract us from that T.O. shit. He like, hell no, I'm not fighting T.O. So let me act like I get locked up. You know what I'm saying? I get some clout. Then he came back, and he said he locked up for 7 hours. 7 hours later, this nigga got down fighting Reed. And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what the hell going on, man? This shit's some bullshit, bro. I'm sick of them niggas, man.
Yeah,
I'm sick of them niggas, man.
I'm giving everybody on the internet something to talk about. We probably had the Alphabet Boys talking about it later. I need to know where is Devin? Where's the mugshot? Y'all say he went to jail. He did 7 hours of hard time. 7 hours of hard time for a pistol, and he ain't got no mugshot. I don't know, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't know if this was a publicity stunt.
And one more thing too. Remember they did that bitch ass shit, that Thanksgiving shit when they was passing out tank mugshot?
Yeah. I remember that.
And now these niggas ain't got no mugshot. Where the hell they mugshot? We trying to pass out your shit too. We want to pass your shit out too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I remember that. Bill was passing out Tank Davis mugshot. Somebody Thanksgiving.
Yeah, man. We want to pass out your shit too, nigga.
Is this a case of NWA niggas with an attitude, or is Devin Haney's Malibu's most wanted? That's what we want to know. If Devin Haney,
that's what we want to know.
If Devin Haney is a real straight up G, like y'all say he is. Listen, you say he got caught with a pistol. If he's a real G, if he's a Compton City G, like y'all say he is, thug life, throwing it up, going to jail for pistols, we need to know, is he thug life, NWA, or is he Malibu's most wanted? Where's the mugshot?
Hey, Coach, one more thing. Do you get a mugshot if you tell who gun it was at the station? Maybe that's why he ain't got no mugshot. Maybe that's why he. Hey, maybe. Hey, maybe. Hey, look. Right before. Hey, right before they was gonna take the mugshot. Right before they was gonna take the mugshot, he was like, look, wait, hold up. I'm gonna tell you who gun it was. I'll tell you exactly who gun it was, man. You ain't gotta take no mugshot. Don't do that, my brother. Hey, that's what's up, Coach.
Shout out to Casino. I'm just saying, dog. That's all I'm saying, dog. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. That's all. Caller, what's the name? Where you calling from?
Al from Sacktown.
Al from Sacktown. Talk to me, Phil. Al, talk to me.
I found a mug shot. I sent it to your email. You can check it today during the show, after the show.
I'll check it right now.
In your email.
Yes, sir. So Al shot the mug shot. That's what I'm talking about. See, we got some real investigators. We have some real investigators that do investigative journalism. See, this is what we do over here. We got investigators that which one you send it to?
All right, peace out.
Which one you send it to? Email. I'll find it. See, we have real journalism over here. I'm trying to find it now. We have real journalism, investigative reporters that do their due diligence. Let's sit back and see. He say he sent the mug shot. Where the mug shot at? I'll say, okay, there you go. He got it right here. No, man. No, they say that Devin Haney. Hold on. No, man. Devin arrested for concealed weapon. What? What kind of mug shot is this? Man, this some bull. Hold on, man. Hold on. No, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all what it say. Let me show y'all what it is. Caller, what's the name you calling from?
Coach, it's D-Block 3 times. I had to call in, Coach. I had to call in.
Talk to me, D-Block.
Come on, man. Y'all really going hard at my boy today, man.
No, man, D-Block, we trying to... D-Block, what a mug shot?
Nah, Coach. That's what I'm saying, Coach. It takes time. When you got money like Devin Haney, you know what I mean? He's shutting it down. Wait for a couple of weeks. Coach is coming out. Time will always tell. Like I always say, Coach, time always tells what's it all about, man. We already knew Tank Davis was a fraud. We already knew he's a Reggie Boat holder, Coach. He ain't the truth. He never did his mandatory. He never wanted his mandatory status, Coach. That's not a real G. Devin Haney's a real G. He just got through going through a gauntlet of fighters, Coach.
D-Block.
And that's that.
D-Block, where's the mother?
Give it to me,
D-Block. All I'm saying is we trying to figure out, did this man really get arrested? They say the people are saying that, and this ain't me saying this now, D-Block. I don't want you to get mad at me. This ain't me. But the people are saying that Dev Dollars, they say Dev Dollars is perpetrating a fraud. He's faking like he doing hard time. And right when Tank Davis was getting ready to get out of jail, they say that this is a publicity stunt. Now, I don't know how true this is, D-Block. I really don't know. That's me being a reporter on the scenes, doing my investigation. I'm trying to find out what the deal is. So somebody sent me a mugshot of him. D-Block, I don't know if you can see this or not, but from what I'm seeing right here, this is the picture of Devin Haney. This is a picture of his mugshot right here. It says Devin Haney arrested for concealed weapon possession in LA, according to Bad Left Hook. Devin Haney is standing right here, and there's a star on the wall behind him. What kind of jail did he go to? And he's smiling. So right there, I think when Tank Davis got arrested, he didn't have a smile on his face. So Tank Davis already wins in the mugshot department, right? He already wins in the mugshot department right there. Tank Davis looked a little bit more gangster than Devin Haney.
Hold on, coach. Hold on, man. You giving too much credit, man. You giving too much credit. No. Wait. Hold on. He got a star in the back. That means he's the undisputed champ, coach. That's why they put the star in the back. Why is he smiling? Because he knows he's number one. We got that, coach. Right. Now we know Ted Davis' mugshot is looking like he's gangster, like he's from the streets. Because he's a regular holder, coach. When you are undisputed champion, they got the red pockets going into jail, coach. And that's coming away. Fred! Reggie Belt, big head, bobblehead, got some sorry ass mugshot. He ain't got it like that, coach. So, NFB lied to you. Showtime lied to you. Everybody from Baltimore lied to you, coach.
Hey,
he ain't nothing but sorry ass. Now, I'm a pivot. Because I know when I come with facts, I come with facts. I told you the Ecuadorian Benavidez was a flawed champion. I told you that. That's why Chula Man don't want him to be a real champion anymore because he already showed who he is. He's a false prophet coming in, coach. And that's why Canelo doesn't have to fight the Ecuadorian guacamole until 2024. Whose fault is that, coach? It ain't Al Haymon's fault. It ain't PBC. So it's his father's fault and Benavidez. So, coach, next time, please listen to me when I talk about Benavidez, coach. He don't even know what he is, coach. Ecuadorian, Mexican,
D-Block, also
give it to me, coach.
D-Block right now, D-Block, you're what you're doing, you're deflecting. What you got to say about this mugshot? you know, people in the chat saying this ain't no real mugshot. That's what the people in the chat saying. But we can't find a mugshot. We can't find a mugshot. So since we can't find a mugshot, this is the only thing they got at their own Dev dollars. Like, what's really going on? What's really going on?
Coach, I'm gonna tell you this. Because when the mugshot finally comes out, you better show me some respect again, coach. And we better celebrate. We make a parade at the hood. Okay, we're gonna do that, coach. Remember that. I'm you better honor my word, coach. When Devin Haney's picture comes out and they look gangster as G, because he's a real G. Then we could talk about it and make a big show out of it. D-Block, D-Town, D-City,
Hey, you know what I mean? This don't look like no. I'm just saying. I don't know what type of. What kind of jail you go to? They let you wear shades. He's got a Kool-Aid smile on. They got a star in the background. What type of jail he went to? Shout out to Vigilante. Okay. We're dropping that quarter off. Boy. Vigilante say, Coach, would you pay the PBC fighters $100 million if they can't sell more than 250,000 pay-per-view? He say they should lose all. He say they would lose all their money. I disagree with that. The brothers, I disagree with that. I think the brothers have melanin, and I think what it is, this is something systemically going on that they they can pay those brothers $100 million, but the white folks don't want to. And for whatever the reason, Al Haymon is not able to negotiate these $100 million deals for the brothers. So I think there's a conspiracy going on, my brother. I'm calling. What's the name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? This is Marco from the 714.
Marco from the 714. You the last call. Talk to me.
Well, I got to tell you one thing, Coach. If the whole Devin Haney was a publicity stunt, someone didn't do their homework. Because in California, out here in Southern California, Coach, if you get popped with some gear, and it don't matter how many people in the car, it don't matter someone trying to take the rap, everybody's going to get charged for it, Coach. And that law changed a couple of years ago. So for a publicity stunt and that damn mugshot, that shit ain't no LA County jail. LA County is headquarters, Coach. LA County is headquarters for all the big homies. This motherfucker looks like he's waiting to get inside the club before 10. Nah, Coach. Devin Haney rolls up to LA County with that hair and those shades. Someone's going to make him fresh fish on the line, Coach. Simple as that.
I'm just saying, though, he did. I heard he did 7 hours of hard time in the county jail. No, he was fighting. I heard he was fighting for his life in there, and he's undisputed champion. He got arrested for a gun, so that's been publicly announced. But he doesn't have a mugshot, and that's the only when I look online for mugshot, that's the only thing I see. So I'm like, what happened? Is there a way you can go to jail in LA LA County, go to jail, get arrested for possession of a firearm and not get a mugshot?
What's interesting, Coach, is that nobody has heard anything about the bail. So if he did go in and then got out, he had to pay bail because he's got to go back on those charges. So something's fishy about here, Coach. Something is not making sense. And like I said, LA County, that's headquarters for all the big homies. And I really doubt Devin Haney just went in and there, made a guest appearance like at the club and, walk right out. Nah, Coach. I ain't buying that shit. And as far as the Benavidez, Al Heyman did him like fucking, like they did, like Eazy-E did Dre on 187 Killers. You got to follow your sergeant direction. Get your ass checked with the Smith & Wesson.
That's right. Right. Yeah, man.
He got to get in line, Coach. He got to get in line, because Al Heyman got a new boss, and his name is Canelo. Simple as that.
All right, man. Well, hey, shout out to Marco 714, man. Salute, fam. Hey, look here, man. Look here. Devin Haney is a Compton City G. Devin Haney is a Compton City G. As a matter of fact, you know what we gonna do? We gonna play some gangster shit. We gonna go old school. As a matter of fact, let's put a picture up of Dev Dollars back on the screen. Let's put a picture back up of Dev Dollars back on the screen. Compton City G from the Bay Area. We're gonna play some old school Spice One for Dev right now. Motherfucking strap on the side of me. Don't fuck with the East Bay G. Y'all hear Devin Haney? Y'all hear Devin? Hold on. Y'all hear Devin Haney? Here you go, right here you go. But y'all know, listen, nigga Dev did 7 hours of hard time. East Bay G, he know he from Oakland. You get what I'm saying? Y'all hating on my dog. Caller, what's the name you calling from?
Coach, it's Al from Sacktown again.
Al from Sacktown, what's up, baby? What's happening?
These mugshots are coming in hot heavy. I sent you another mugshot and even a picture of the Beverly Hills jail. and I cannot reveal my sources. Just like you, I'm a journalist. I cannot reveal my sources. Peace out, Coach.
All right, salute, man. I'm just saying, man. You know, y'all seen Dev East Bay G. Hey, y'all hear doggone nigga Dev? Y'all heard Dev? Dev got the Draco with him, gangster. Y'all need to stop hating on Dev Dollar. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Y'all see what time it is, man. Loped out G. Nigga Spice One. Then I had to go back to Spice One on him, boy. I had to go back to Spice One on him. You get what I'm saying? Anybody questioning? Hey, Rick, anybody questioning Devin Haney's gangster? We just played Spice One just now. Anybody questioning Devin Haney's gangster? We just played something from an East Bay G and Spice One. True. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Talking about Dev ain't no G. Dev is a G. He went to jail for a pistol. He black and he went to jail for a pistol. You know what I mean? Listen. That's some straight up nigga shit right there. That's what we went to jail for a pistol, got arrested, and now he got street clout. We know what's up. Had the Draco on him. It is what it is, man. Shout out to Boston Wade, man. To all the super chatters. Hey, shout out to Bay Area Business. Shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Oscar Lever. Shout out to Guanatos. Shout out to Deal 87. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Shout out to Red Stripe. Shout out to K. Shout out to Dantes. Shout out to Vigilante. It is what it is. Hey, shout out Dante jumping on $2 super chat. He said that man snitch. Hey, look, blasphemy. We are not going to say Devin Haney snitch. We just played some gangster shit for Spice One. I refuse to believe that somebody from the Bay, you know what I mean, a G such as Dev, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, snitch. Now, I don't know why he ain't got no mugshot now. I don't know why he got no mugshot, but that's neither here nor there. We know he gangster. You know what I mean? He got caught with a pistol. He got caught with a pistol now, so we know what's up. He said the man had a setup job. That's all I'm saying. You see, I hops on the phone like my nigga Domino and get a big fat sack of yay. A kilo a hell. A pistol group pump, slap a nigga with my fucking AKA. Lottie Dottie, we like the party. Lottie Dottie, I wet up his body. Oh, mama Spice Boy said, he said, Lottie Dottie, I wet up his body. Nigga, dog, go Dev had that Draco on him, boy. Dev, listen, y'all gonna stop playing with Devin Haney, dog. Y'all gonna stop playing with Devin Haney. He about that life. Shout out to Allen. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy. Hey,
Super chat received.
Allen say, of course we can't find a mugshot of Dev. Just like Nello refuses to make a real fight with the competitive fighter. He always gotta have an excuse for it, man. Nigga, Allen ain't have it. Hey, Allen ain't have it, man. Hey, we gotta say all praise due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Eddie. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to D-Block from Dallas, Texas 2 times. Shout out to Rick from Toronto. Shout out to Dan from Mobile, Alabama. Shout out to Ron from Vermont. Shout out to Casino Live Press from the ATL 2 times. Shout out to Chris from Killer Cali. Shout out to Sheila from Killer Cali. Shout out to Troy from B-More 2 times. Shout out to Willie Cole, Southside, Houston. Shout out to Al from Sacktown 2 times. Shout out to Martin from Jersey, Brick City. Shout out to Marco from the 714. So it's official. We found Devin Haney's mugshot, and we heard of Spice One, and we heard Spice One music playing in the background, so we know it's official. We found Devin Haney's mugshot, and they had Spice One. You know what I mean? Strap on the Side of Me. That's the song there. Strap on the Side. That's the name of the song. Strap on the Side. Dev held that fire with him. He kept that strap on him. You get what I'm saying? Draco. You get what I'm saying? Live by, die by. It is what it is, man.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Man, shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Nick Rich. Shout out to Lisa Bells. It is what it is. Salute to the inevitable D-Block. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Swift 718, Martin King Boxing. Shout out to Weedy. Shout out to AZ Coach. Shout out to my main man Rick Tim, Southside of Houston, Southside Stand Up. Shout out to M. Cole, Latino Perspective. Christopher, what's going on, family? What, Mr. Ham? JC, what's going on, my brother? And Strategy, Big J. Who else we have in the building, man? Jackie Hernandez. I think I said sister Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Cut Creator. He say these youngers don't know about Spice One. No, they don't know nothing about Spice One, dog. They don't know nothing about Spice One. Hey, mess around and had a flashback listening to Spice One too. Shout out to LA Fight Club. Shout out to the Natural. Hey, shout out to doggone B Brown. What's going on, fam? He said that Spice One go hard. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, though. That's that Spice One, boy. That's that Spice One. Hey, shout out to Rick Tills, Buddy Lee, Schoolo X-Man, Pugilism, Flex BX. What's going on, fam? L Harvey, Mo Green. It is what it is, man. Juan Carlo, what's going on, fam? Juan Carlo, man. You know what I mean? He said, Coach, I still broke it. Oh, you still broke it? I'm just saying, though. That's just saying. Hey, shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, Green Eyes P as well. We found Dev Dollars mugshot. It is what it is. Shout out to the fabulous Gloria Day in
Gloria Day in the set trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping. So they swerving on. No faking and no snitching.
Haney had them lokes on. He had them lokes on like Gloria Day. She loked out looking gangster. Dev Dollars loked out looking gangster. You know what I mean? Clout chasing Devin Haney. He trying to look gangster like Dev. See, Devin Haney, no, not clout chasing Devin Haney. Clout chasing Tank Davis. Tank going to jail for running in the cars and, and stuff like that. Devin Haney is going to jail for real stuff like possessing a pistol. True. You get what I'm saying?
Address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
Tell Tank he got to step his game up. If he ever want to get street cred like Devin Haney, tell Tank he's going to have to go to jail for something serious. Dev is going to jail for real stuff like firearms and, Dracos and stuff like that. Tank going to jail for car accidents and stuff like that. We ain't doing that there, man. If he wanna step his game up, that's what he gonna have to do.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, that's what it is, man. Once again, this song, man, it's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. You ought to know what time of TI is, man. Shout out to all the political prisoners who just got freed. Devin Haney, he just got freed. Tank Davis just got freed. Shout out to all the political prisoners. It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We also have a video I might be dropping in tomorrow, so I probably got to shoot it today so I can drop it tomorrow. But see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let everybody know that the hottest podcast on the land when it comes to boxing is here. Coach Malachi Williams. Let everybody know. Please share the videos. You guys have been sharing a lot. I appreciate that. You guys really been helping us out, helping us grow. Let everybody know what it is. Hate, like, share, and subscribe. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Let's go. Come on.